Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music. On today's Pardon My Take, we have a very packed show. A lot of great show. Jay Cutler, Sons and Four guy. The boy, Will Compton, doing some FAQ-style questions. And Kevin Durant just submitted his legacy. We have some recap from the NBA games, hot seat, cool throne, a packed show. Let's get right to it. We're brought to you by our friends at New Amsterdam Vodka. Make sure you head to your local liquor store and pick up the new summer co-branded New Amsterdam Vodka bottle. The same extra smooth 80-proof vodka now with a custom Barstool label made from some of the finest quality grains from America's heartland. New Amsterdam vodka is 5 times distilled for unparalleled smoothness and filtered 3 times for a clean, crisp finish. If you're looking for a little tip, I'll give it to you. Little vodka sodas when you're going to a wedding or you have a long night of partying ahead of you. Keeps you a little hydrated in the summer heat, and it tastes delicious because it's New Amsterdam vodka and it's the co-branded Barstool bottle. So go check it out right now. The summer co-branded New Amsterdam vodka bottle are in liquor stores across the country. It is so smooth. It has unparalleled smoothness. It is delicious. It is New Amsterdam vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports. Okay, let's go.
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. Go check out the New Amsterdam Vodka summer co-branded bottle, Barstool co-branded label. Check it out right now. It's out there. Today is Wednesday, June 16th, and in my humble opinion, as a sports analyst, I am deeming Kevin Durant's legacy as a very good basketball player cemented.
That's big of you, but what happens, Big Cat, if they lose the next 2 games? At that point, this could be a legacy series.
Yeah, so that's the beauty of the legacy game. It just keeps going. So it's a rollover minutes. We got legacy games next game.
I think this is an indictment of the Gen Z culture. Everything is in 15-second sound bites. You rush to judge everything. This was never a legacy game. This has always been a legacy series.
Ooh.
Going up against Giannis.
I would say it's a legacy playoffs.
It's a legacy year for KD because
it's a legacy decade.
Because he's coming back from an injury. We were told at the start of the season, Big Cat, we were told on last week's Part of My Take by ourselves that the Nets would not lose another playoff game. Mm-hmm. So really, this is a legacy year for him. It's championship or bust.
I actually think, now that I'm saying it out loud, I think it is a legacy decade. Because think about it. The first decade in the pros, he came in before 2010, but that 2010 to 2020 or 2019, however you do decades, I don't know how to do decades, that was him cementing himself as, okay, you're a top 50 player of all time. Now, a top 25 player of all time. Now, this decade, sky's the limit. This is where his legacy is made, and it started tonight.
My favorite fun thing to do with being dishonest with stats is to play the decade game, which is to say, like, now Kevin Durant has scored 30 points in a game in 3 separate decades.
Yes.
And it makes it sound like he's 60 years old.
Yes,
but
I like
really,
that.
it's just like 11 or 12 years. He's probably the greatest player. If you look at the totality of it, he probably averages out to be the best player in 3 separate decades in certain statistical categories. But yeah, shout out KD.
I have a quote for you.
Okay.
You ready for this? You can tell me who wrote this. Mm-hmm. If you're waiting for the KD game, it ain't happening. Durant has never imposed his will ever. LeBron, Steph, and Russ can impose their will on a team. There's also nothing, quotes, Brooklyn about his game.
I'm going to go with Russell Westbrook.
Sick fuck.
Yeah. You sick fuck.
Yeah. Nothing. What's
Nothing Brooklyn about his game.
Nothing
Brooklyn about. What is a Brooklyn? Who do you think is the most Brooklyn NBA player? I would actually say it's probably like a hipster like Joe West.
Oh,
this is a very Brooklyn game on Joe West's
Listen, all I'm going to say is thank God Joe West is a recurring, or Joe Harris is a You just said Joe West.
Joe West.
Joe Harris is a recurring guest. Otherwise, I'd be forced to say he forgot how to shoot a basketball.
Yeah, Joe Harris tonight.
He's playing like Joe West.
He absorbed James Harden's Game 7 energy tonight. You know what? Instead of talking about James Harden, who also had a legacy game tonight too.
He stunk. I hope he's injured because he had 5 points.
He proved that he could go out there and play while he was injured.
Yeah.
Joe Harris, we need to ask, is Joe Harris healthy?
Yeah.
Because this was a decidedly un-Joe Harris-like performance.
I actually think Harden did, him being out there actually helped because he did have a bunch of assists and he played well defensively when they needed him to. He obviously can't shoot right now. He had no legs in his shot. I just would like to pretend that he's fully healthy so that, because there's nothing more fun than when James Harden no-shows a playoff game. Mm-hmm. So let's just, in 10 years we can look back and be like, wait, he went 1 for 10 and 0 for 8 from 3-point. What a bum!
We'll totally forget the context of this game entirely.
Very hurt.
The fact that he had a pulled hamstring, and you could actually see the lack of explosiveness when he was trying to jump into fouls. He didn't have the same lateral movement where he could jump 4 feet to the side, hit somebody, and then shoot a shot. It actually surprisingly affected his game that way, but he wasn't comfortable. He was missing everything short. It was also legacy-wise a Jeff Green game.
Yeah.
Because this Jeff Green cemented his legacy as being a guy that always shows up every single year in the playoffs for a different team and has one good game.
7 for 8 from 3. He was awesome. The only 3 he missed was he was just too open, which can happen. He started 7 for 7 from 3. But let's talk about Durant real quick because the Durant 3, so Durant ends up with 49, 17, and 10. If you don't think that is just an insane, put the team on my back, they need every point, every rebound, every assist from me. It was incredible. And that shot, that 3 that he made to basically win the game, and that look he gave where he was like, ooh, I am so fucking good at basketball, that has to be an all-time feeling. You could see it in his face. He said visibly, ooh, I am so fucking good at basketball.
Was that on the play where James Harden took the shot clock down to 2 seconds and then passed to Durant?
Yeah,
James Harden, when he saw the shot clock and he did the mental math in his head, he's like, I think my hamstring is 25 seconds away from feeling okay. Let's see if I can get in shape by the end of this one possession. It didn't happen. Put Durant in the shitter with a bad pass, and then Durant kind of off balance hit it, and it's there's nothing that you can do at that point unless maybe you're Mike Budenholzer. Budden?
Just say Buds.
Michael.
Coach Buds.
Sorry, he goes by Michael Buds.
Coach Buds.
Who got thoroughly out-coached by whoever happens to be coaching the Nets tonight. I don't know if it's Steve Nash's night or not. But at some point, when Kevin Durant is going off, you have to try something different. I don't know if you try something that you think is going to work or not, but nothing is going to work any less than what you've been doing for the entire game. I think CJ McCollum, did he say that put Giannis on him for a second, see what happens?
When he's like that though, you know it, Kevin Durant, when he's on fire and he wants to do what he did tonight, he basically has an unstoppable game because he's so fucking tall. He elevates above everyone. He can get his shot off at any point. It was a joy to watch.
Imagine how tall he'd be if he could grow hair.
Yeah.
Another 1.5 inches.
Or if he just was honest about, or if he stood up straight.
Yeah, had better posture.
Yeah, right.
The
Slim Reaper is back. We need to bring the Slim Reaper back.
I was actually going to say, I think tonight, I only saw Easy Money Sniper references. Mm-hmm. I have not seen a Servant reference. I think the Servant's dead.
Servant is dead.
They killed the
Slim
Servant.
Reaper is back. That was a
What about
Slim
the
Reaper
Durantula?
game. Durantula, I'm cool with that. It did feel, though, the Nets needed to win this game. I know that sounds crazy because now they're up 3-2, but when they came all the way back and they were up with 3 or 4 minutes left by a point or two, it felt all right, the Nets win this game. It's most likely going 7 because I don't know. Maybe Durant can do this again in Game 6 on the road, I guess.
Well, that's the thing. It's it took this type of performance to win this game, and they sucked in the first quarter. They were really, really bad, and for a lot of the first half. So I don't. Well, yeah, Magic Johnson will point out to you that games 3 and 5. I think he's the first person I ever heard say that are the most important games in a 7-game series, and they are up 3-2, so they have a couple chances to close it out. I'm not, as a Nets fan, long time who definitely did not call them frauds tonight several times.
So they stink.
I am concerned. I'm concerned about the Nets' ability to close it out.
I feel bad for Bruce Brown. We're a Bruce Brown podcast. He got pulled pretty quickly in the start of the game.
That was
like,
tough.
Oh shit, he can't. We need someone else. And Jeff Green saved him. And I if you're Milwaukee, obviously this game you should have won this game. Like, you should have found a way to win this game, especially when you were up and you felt like you could. We said it out loud. The Nets were down, I think, 20 points at some point in the second quarter. And I was like, if they can be down 10 halfway through the third, they will like have a very legitimate shot at winning this game. And that's exactly what they did. They like chipped away, and it was right there in the third quarter. And then Kevin Durant was able to do what he does, and it's just awesome. It was just an awesome game. We stay here late, and sometimes it sucks. Tonight was one of those nights where it was awesome because it was like this game was fully worth it. That was great theater, and Kevin Durant. Legacy.
It was life-affirming basketball. We need to give a little bit of credit to maybe an unheralded hero on the Nets, and that's the whammy guy underneath the basket.
Yeah.
The whammy guy.
Old guy?
The old guy
Yeah.
who put the whammy on anyone that was shooting a foul shot. And if the kids out there don't know what the whammy is, the whammy is it's a force. You hold your hands out, and then you start wiggling your fingers. You put a curse on the other guy. The whammy's undefeated, especially if it's an old person doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, by the way, Giannis, who... He wasn't like bad tonight. He had 34 and he shot well, and I do think the Bucks are going to win Game 6. I think it's going to go 7. I think Giannis at this point should try free throws one-handed or go fast pitch. The minute he gets the ball, just throw it up there.
So we were timing him, and towards the end of the game, I think he got to the line 3 times. And 2 of those 3 times, he was over the 10-second limit. One of the times was 11 and a half. What do you think the grace period is? Because you can't blow the whistle as they're in the act of shooting, right? Although I guess
they did that. They did that to him.
You should be able to, because it's 10-second rule. It's not a 10.7 second. And if Giannis is shooting the ball, then you call the violation. It's a 10-second rule,
right?
And he's a serial violator of the 10-second rule. I'm gonna be using stopwatch every time he's on the line. I'm just gonna keep stats. How often does he cheat at the foul line?
I like it. All right, other games. Let's talk about them real quick. Kawhi is incredible. Paul George, playoff P, has shown up. That series goes to 2-2. Did you see that Kawhi dunk?
Yeah, it was insane.
Kawhi's, I think it's because he never feels like he's moving super fast. We talked about that, I think, last week. But his arms are so long and his hands are so big. He was so far from the hoop when he dunked that, but he just can reach over everyone.
Yeah. No, that dunk was. It's surprising when you see Kawhi do it because he doesn't show any emotion ever. So anytime he acts with aggression on a basketball court, you're like, holy shit, where'd that come from? It was violent, but it was sweet. It was violent poetry.
But it wasn't like the cool factor of that dunk was when you usually see a poster or like a big dunk, it's someone, it's a nice pass and a guy getting an open look and then a help defender moving over. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a wind up and it's a nice like little sprint head start. Kawhi he just fucking yammed on that guy.
You know what the difference is between a good
no, it wasn't Gobert.
Between a good dunk and a great dunk? Difference is, and this is why LeBron James is not a great dunker, in my opinion, you have to hang on to the rim for just like a split second. You got to make the rim move.
You have to make it seem like the rim might come off.
Yeah, and so when LeBron does his like, he'll do like the rocking the cradle and then go over his head, do like a 180 dunk. And I guess in theory it's something I couldn't do. Maybe if I practiced for a while I could. But he doesn't even like grab the rim at all. He just he barely touches the rim. Sometimes he acts like the rim is like a hot oven rack. He just like taps it and pulls his hand away. Kawhi grabbed it and pulled it down for a second. And that makes all the difference.
It's the snapback sound.
The spring.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
What did you think, Jake, your guy's dad, Iron Eagle, what was the... Hold on, I'm going to pull up the dunk.
I thought you
that was Kawhi light.
Kenny Albert.
It was a Kawhi light.
It was...
Amazing.
Kawhi light?
It's amazing.
A Kawhi light?
Yeah.
I didn't mind it, honestly.
Kawhi light?
It's amazing.
Okay. You
Great
think that was
play on
amazing?
words. Yeah.
Okay, great. No, I wanted your take on it.
Yeah.
Major Kawhi light.
The only problem I had with that dunk is it happened in the flow of play, and there was another whistle for about 2 minutes of game time after that, and I kept waiting to see the replay of it because I was like, I think I just saw one of the best dunks of all time, but I can't be sure. and it took so long to get to the replay. There should be a timeout that the television overlord should be able to like buzz one of the referees and force them to make a bullshit call or like a media timeout.
Yeah.
It should be a highlight timeout, a Kawhi-light timeout in case anything like that happens, because I didn't think imagine Big Cat, what if something even crazier than that had happened right after? That dunk would have been lost to the ages.
Yeah. Well, Kawhi Light.
Sorry, Kawhi-light.
That was, oh man, it was awesome. All right, other series. I love watching Joel Embiid play. I don't like that Joel Embiid feels like he's like always going to die on the court because he's out of gas. Mm-hmm. That was tough. And I know he's injured as well, but that felt like a very winnable game for the Sixers.
He's also a bit of a flop artist too, so there's an element of like
he just
he
likes
is hurt
to be
a lot,
on the
but
floor.
he also he
has a
gets hit
floor
and
routine.
He falls down. Yeah.
The Olympics, he's got a nice floor routine.
He does.
But that felt like a very winnable game, and I think the Sixers will kill them tonight. Which I know Tank, I know what you've been going through. Philadelphia Twitter, I feared for my life.
It's crazy.
All because I said they were very, very good, and then they all said I jinxed them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I do think they're going to win tonight. But that one felt
God
like
forbid.
a very
It's like
winnable.
if you say anything around Philadelphia Twitter, they're going to come at you. Is
But
there going to be confetti?
The craziest
Sixers
thing-
are good. These things are considered like sins.
I actually like
in
the
Philadelphia.
Sixers. Like I like Joel Embiid when he's on and not out of breath and going 0 for 12.
If he was your star player and he missed a wide open layup at the end of the game, you would be furious.
Yeah, no, the 0 for 12 is a tough thing to come back from in the second
It
half.
was eerily reminiscent of the Patrick Ewing missed layup at the buzzer.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, let's see what happens tonight. Maybe he caught his breath.
I think the problem with Joel Embiid is,
And if he makes it
he's
to the
one of
Eastern
those-
Conference Finals, he's going to be dead. He
he
has
probably is.
no
Yeah, you're right.
no
Embiid-
shot of making it to the finals.
He's just so freakishly big and athletic that there's something wrong with him. And so the human body was not meant to do the things that he's able to do. It's like in Jurassic Park, you were so preoccupied with thinking if you could, you didn't stop to think whether or not you should. And with Joel Embiid, he's able to do these crazy things, but he's also, how tall is he? He's like 7'2"?
7.
He's massive.
He's 7'3".
He's a big dude, and he moves.
7'1".
He moves so incredibly well, and he can jump so well. But like the human body, at some point, it's just gonna be like, dude,
It's tired.
chill out, like sit down, play some video games for a while.
Yeah.
And then Ben Simmons, no one's really talking about the fact that he also choked at the line again. He's
Well,
That's
he-
expected.
it's a given.
he's a pimp
Star
grip
player.
candidate.
Yep.
He is a guy that could absolutely deal with maybe learning the underhanded foul shot.
Yeah.
Do you think Giannis, sorry to go back to the Bucks, but do you think he's going to change his routine this summer?
He has to. He has to go fast.
Has to.
Has to go fast. Like, the last thing you want to do, and I do think that for Simmons and Giannis, obviously they're not great shooters regardless, but I do think it's a lot mental. And they just have to change something that they do, some routine that they do to change up the mental aspect of it. Like, if I were Giannis, the minute I got past the ball, I'd just fucking shoot it right away.
Well, what about this? What's the rule in terms of foul shot? You're not allowed to step. Your foot can't land on the line or
You know,
over.
you can step back.
No, I'm saying like when they're calling a violation in front of you.
Oh.
It's where if your foot lands before the ball goes into the hoop or hits the backboard or the rim or whatever, right?
No, I think you can, if you step back away from the line, you can do it as a jump shot.
So that's what I'm saying. You could, in theory, have him take a couple steps back, sprint towards the basket.
Oh, and dunk it?
Run, almost dunk it. I don't know if you're allowed to touch the rim. Probably not. Never been an issue, I would imagine, in the past.
That might be illegal.
Can you jump, lay the ball in, and if it goes into the basket before you land?
I don't think so.
I think that you can because it's when the foot lands.
I don't think you can go past the line, though, with the ball in your hand.
Jake, can you look that up?
I mean, there's no way.
Yeah.
In the air. In the
No,
air,
but
it's
the ball would
international
be in
waters.
your hand across the line.
Do you think you're the
No,
first person to think
But
of this?
if you have really long arms and you just stand flat-footed and lean over, I'm sure that when they're doing the pimp grip, the underhanded shot,
Why would
your
no one
hand
have
goes
done
in
that?
You're saying
front of the
jump
line.
it. You're saying jump
Jump
it.
in the air, yeah.
But he's then holding the ball over the line.
But I think it's only if your feet touch the ground.
I think you have to be behind the line when you release the ball.
I think so.
I'm just
I think
making that up,
makes
but that
sense.
sounds right.
That does sound right.
So you can't release the ball in front of the line.
Also, Trae Young needs a shout out because he was terrible shooting and he made up for it by being incredible with assists. So
Shout out Trae Young.
No, I mean it was like that's the mark of a really good player when they don't have their A game shooting the ball and they find another way to basically take over the game, and that's kind of what he did. Do you have it for us?
The shooter shall be above the free throw line and within the upper half of the free throw. He shall attempt the free throw within 10 seconds of controlling the ball in such a way that the ball enters the basket and touches the ring.
The first thing you just said was what it is. You have to be in that area.
Wait, say it again?
The shooter shall be above the free throw line and within the upper half of the free throw. He shall attempt the free throw within 10 seconds of controlling the ball in such a way the ball enters the basket.
That's it right there.
I don't know if it is or not. With
Weird
attempting,
language.
because he would technically be in that area while attempting it. He would just be in midair.
No,
when
but
he
you would
released
have
it.
the ball.
Yeah,
So-
but he would be in
But
midair.
the attempt
while he
starts when
released
the
it.
ball's released, not when you jump.
It's part of the act of shooting.
I think the shooting attempt, but like if a shot clock violation, if you jump but you still have the ball in the air, that's a shot clock violation.
Right, but that's a question about time, not a question about space.
Sorry to interrupt this riveting conversation, but we got to take quick. Reggie Miller just prompted this on Twitter, threw this out there to the people on the Bird. I'm just going to throw this out there to see what the responses will be. If you're Steve Nash and the Nets, would you sit James Harden and Kevin Durant in Game 6 because of the heavy minutes tonight and push all of your chips to the center of table for Game 7?
No. James Harden, maybe. Maybe James Harden.
I like where Reggie's head's at, though.
But why would you just, like, what?
Just not try.
What?
You never played the game. You don't know what it's like.
Yeah, I never played the game, but I know you got to play the game. I just Googled it. Can you dunk from the free throw line? It says no, you cannot dunk from the free throw line.
Maybe
because
you.
there are rules in place forbidding you to cross the free throw line until the basket hits the rim.
What website is that? Sounds like Bleacher Report. I mean,
You're acting like there's
someone
people
would have
whose
done
entire
this.
jobs are to think about basketball. There's so many tall basketball players that suck at free throws. So this is not something that's like you just came up with.
Okay, here, how about this, Big Cat? Can you lay up from the free throw line? Yes. It's where you jump from. Players end up inside the three-point line all the time when they shoot, and it still counts as a three.
Rule number 9, the free throw shooter may not step over the plane of the free throw line until the ball touches
three-pointer.
the basket
That's
ring,
just a live ball.
backboard, or what?
Isn't that just for like the live ball?
What do you mean?
Not about the time violation.
The ball, you can't cross the free throw line until the ball touches the basket ring.
Right.
Right. So that means you can't jump over the free throw line.
But they don't
with
measure
the ball in
it.
your
They
hand.
don't judge the air. They judge lines. Like
I
out of
think
bounds.
they do.
Big Cat, you can jump out of bounds with the ball, but as long as you don't touch the ground,
But
you're
don't
not out
you
of
think
bounds.
someone would have done this if you could do this?
No, because they're not as brilliant as I am.
Okay. Okay.
You know what? This sounds like a question for the NBA Reddit community that asks those questions, like, can you just surround Steph Curry with all of his players holding hands?
You're right. There's rumors that Wilt Chamberlain dunked free throws. There's no actual footage of Wilt dunking from the free throw line.
I think you run into trouble if you touch the backboard or the rim or any of the apparatuses. I think the move would be to take a couple
You
steps.
cannot do this. There's no you are just. There's no
I just
way.
like the idea that you think this is no one's ever thought of this.
No one
until
has.
This very
I've
moment.
never heard anybody ever discuss it, and it's certainly not because it's a stupid topic.
All right. Can you legally dunk a free throw in basketball? Answer.
I didn't say dunk.
As an well, I mean, but you jumping like across the free throw line is this? It's the same.
No,
rule.
I'm an advocate for laying the ball into the basket before you hit the ground.
But it pretty much says that you can't do that. You can't cross the line. You're just saying air doesn't count.
Air doesn't count, man. Airspace does not count in basketball. It's where your foot is.
Parallax effect.
It could be.
This also sounds like it would be harder for Giannis to basically jump. He has to get the ball to hit the rim before he lands.
Yeah.
Every time.
It's almost physically impossible to do, but it's not impossible.
Okay, we need a rules official to hit us up. Jake, you got anything else? You just got the rules. You found the rule
I got
book?
the rules. I got the rule book.
I'm pretty sure it feels like illegal. Either way.
It's only illegal until it might be one of those things where it's legal until someone's stupid enough to try it, and then they're
Google
like,
that.
okay, we
Has
can't
anyone
do that.
tried it? Has anyone tried to jump across the free throw line for a free throw in a game? All right. Anything else? The Islanders, that series went 1-1. The Canadiens finally showed up to America, play in front of some real fans, and it was a rave. Vegas is all the way back. let's do some hot seat, cool throne. Yeah? Yeah?
That was talking hockey.
What do you guys think, real quick? Do you think that the Nets-Bucks goes 7, or you think 6?
I think it goes 7.
It depends if they sit Durant and Harden.
You can't step on or over the line until the ball touches the hoop.
Yeah, over meaning you can't step over the line, meaning your foot can't land over the line. It says the word step.
I don't know.
This might be the
They probably don't even have this hypothetical in there.
No one's thought of it.
Yeah.
Right. So there's
PFT is ahead of everyone here. All right, let's do Hot Seat Cool Throne, brought to you by Coors Seltzer. Coors Seltzer summer is finally here, and Coors Seltzer is going to make our summers even better with their brand new limited edition flavor, Orange Cream Pop, reminiscent of the summertime ice cream enjoyed on warm days. Coors Orange Cream Pop, hard seltzer's nostalgic blend of orange and vanilla with a touch of sweetness to taste like orange cream soda. It's the perfect, refreshing treat for a hot summer day. It's 4.5% ABV and only 90 calories per 12 ounces and comes in a 12-pack. While you're drinking the new Orange Cream Pop flavor, you're helping our mission to save the rivers. Every 12-pack sold refreshes 500 gallons of river water. The Coors Seltzer scoreboard is tracking how many gallons of river water we are saving all year long. We have saved more than 45,000 gallons of river water with the whole summer ahead of us. The goal, restore 1 million gallons of river water with 2,000 cases of Coors Seltzer. And if you tweet us a pic of your Coors Seltzer with hashtag #LetHankFish, for every pick we count as one case added to the scoreboard so Hank can try to go catch a fish in the East River. Get Coors. Oh, you just caught one. You just caught a fish. That was sick. Orange
Cream
Cream Pop. Oh, and he used 2 hands. You have to use one, I think, right?
No, bare hand.
Oh! All right, get Coors Light and Coors Seltzer delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart, or go to CoorsSeltzer.com/take to see where you can purchase a Rocky Mountain refreshment now in a hard seltzer. Coors Brewing Company, Fort Worth, Texas. Celebrate responsibly. For every 12-pack sold through 12/31/2021, Coors will purchase services from Change the Course to restore 500 gallons of fresh river water. Max 5 billion gallons through 2021. Details at CoorsSeltzer.com. Hank, hot seat, cool throne.
My hot seat is guys who eat pussy.
Oh.
Box munchers, yeah.
Oh.
So,
Cool throne, Junior Soprano.
Yeah, I feel like in the past 10, 20 years, there's kind of been a rise. It's been having a moment, if you will.
Eating pussy?
Yeah. But Batman, so there's the Harley Quinn movie, which is the girl, and there is a scene where Batman was eating her pussy, and DC shot it down. They're like, we can't have that. He's a superhero. We can't,
Is this directed by troops?
He said, you can't do that. You absolutely cannot do that. Heroes don't do that. And they said, are you saying heroes are just selfish lovers? And they said, no, it's what we sell to consumer toys for heroes. It's hard to sell a toy if Batman is also going down on someone.
I disagree.
Everyone looks up to heroes. Everyone wants to be a superhero.
Yeah.
And if you want to be a superhero, you can't eat pussy.
No,
so it's like all the kids with all the dreams. Everyone loves Marvel, the Avengers, Batman. All those kids are going to grow up not going down.
Not eating pussy. Well, I also think that in the last couple years, it's been a moment for eating ass. I feel like ass eating has kind of overtaken eating box in our national discourse. And so maybe you think, I bet you Batman would eat some ass.
Mm-hmm. I don't like this move. I think Batman should be able to eat anything.
I would walk out of the theater. What?
Oh, really?
Well, wait.
Yeah.
Wait, Batman's not a superhero,
Batman?
is he?
Oh, yeah, no,
Technically,
he's just a rich
he's not.
guy.
He's just a rich guy. And I bet, rich guys don't eat pussy.
That's true.
I agree with that. Superman.
Michael Douglas.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, that's true. He got cancer because he ate so much poontang. He's the poon hound of the millennium.
Facts only.
It is.
That
It's
is
true.
literally what happened.
But yeah, I feel like a billionaire doesn't eat pussy, and that's what Batman is. He's just a billionaire with a belt.
Maybe that's
Right.
why Bezos and them got divorced.
Yeah,
Oh,
good call.
good point.
And Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bill
good
Gates isn't
point.
going down on bitches.
Nope.
Superman would eat the fuck out of the clit.
Where's Bill Gates been? Has he gotten hot yet?
Probably doing
I'm
that right
waiting to
now.
Definitely.
see him pop up, just ripped.
I can't wait till Jeff Bezos leaves and then comes back and we all pretend not to know him.
My cool throne is Girl Scout cookies.
Nice transition.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
Now
wow.
that's a box I would eat, Hank.
Oh.
Got him. I mean, that's a
You meant to do that.
That's a 5-head transition that I totally meant to do. There's a huge shortage because of coronavirus. Or no, there's a huge. There's 11 million bonus boxes that they didn't sell.
so
I feel
there's a surplus.
surplus this year. There's gonna 2-for-1s.
Oh.
A lot of bang for your buck if you're a Girl Scout cookie fan.
I love it.
I love it too. I'm a Tagalog guy. What about you
15
guys?
million boxes of unsold cookies due to the stupid coronavirus.
What's the peanut butter chocolate one?
That's Tagalog.
Yeah, those are fucking sick.
Those are amazing.
Tagalong?
Tagalongs. Tagalog is the language.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thin mints in the freezer, tagalongs and Samoas. That's all you need.
So what they should do is they should just burn the overstock, right? Don't some companies do that? Where if they have a surplus, they just destroy it so it doesn't devalue the rest of them?
Bring it here.
Big maple syrup.
I always respected, by the way, Loud Sean, because I think his daughter's a Girl Scout, and he never really took advantage of the fact that this entire office is full of, like, fat stoners, so he could have easily just taken advantage of us. He always hit me up for, like, a decent amount, but he knows deep down if he's like, hey, do you want 400 boxes? I'd be like, yes, thank you. Let's go.
That's it.
That's it?
Okay.
All right. Good job.
Thanks.
Great job.
You took my hot seat with the pussy talk over there, Hank, but that's fine. I'll adapt. I'll evolve. My hot seat is the U.S. Open, and more specifically their ratings for Thursday, because they have declined to group Brooksy and Blake together.
Wait, they didn't decline. Brooksy did.
Correct. But they
actually not true.
No,
what?
No, Hank, that's fake news, Hank. It's my understanding.
You're saying our guy Barstool Banks was lying?
Well, he merely saw a tweet and he reported the tweet.
He talked to the agent.
The agent talked to. I don't think the agent talked to Banks. You can pull up the blog. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. Not about the free throw thing, but about other stuff. And I think that the word coming out. Oh wait, so you're saying we should just blindly trust what Bryson DeChambeau's agent says about it?
Fair.
It's my understanding that they were both asked, and that Bryson DeChambeau turned it down because he didn't want to turn it into basically Brooks was going to live rent free in Brooksy's head, and so he turned it down. By the way, that's a little life hack for all the kids out there. If you ever want to say something without sounding stupid about it, instead of saying like I heard or I thought, say it was my understanding that. So it's my understanding as a reporter that Bryson actively turned it down because he's a pussy. And Batman wouldn't eat him.
The entire thing just proves the point that, like, it's good for golf because they clearly wanted this to happen. The U.S. Open wanted it to happen. I mean, it led SportsCenter, like, all these things. So Brandley Chambly and all these people like, oh, this is bad for golf. Dude, people are going to watch because if you put them together, people would have tuned in on Thursday and Friday that normally wouldn't have tuned in. And you can say, oh, that's not the type of fan we're trying to attract. I think if you're any sport besides the NFL, any fan's a good fan.
Do you think that active, like, diehard old school golf fans, I'm talking 50s, 60s, would not tune in because Brooks and Bryson were playing together because they thought it was they'd still watch.
Yeah,
you'd be gaining fans. Of course, you'd be gaining massive amounts of media coverage,
which is money for everyone, including Brandley Chambly. Mm-hmm. So way to hurt yourself, bro.
Yeah, all those guys screaming "nice shot, Brooksy" at Bryson. They pay your salary, Brooks, please. Mm-hmm.
Look at Marv Albert's getting a little. What a guy! What a class act!
A career well spent.
Isn't he a class act,
right,
Jake? And he got the jersey with the microphone.
Mm-hmm. Or is that handcuffs?
Wow.
No,
that's a mic up.
Yeah.
And what's on the front? The ball gag?
The front is just it's a brassiere.
It's just
There's no front of the jersey.
It's just bite marks.
Lace. Yeah.
All right, your cool throne.
My cool throne is the narrative that Alabama quarterbacks are busts in the NFL.
Oh.
Because Tua... There are varying media reports, but he threw approximately 300 interceptions in practice yesterday. And so now it's a case of looking at the sidelines and seeing, do you know who the backup is?
The backup.
Josh Rosen.
Yeah, maybe.
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh.
And Jacoby Brissett.
This guy's everywhere.
He's the ultimate guy where you look on the sidelines and you're like, maybe.
He's going to look fat in that uniform.
No, he's good for a few starts.
He's not going to look good in that uniform.
No.
I'm just going to say that out loud
right
now.
What we're seeing here is, like, because he had that one bad game at the start of minicamp or whatever they're calling this set of workouts, there's going to be reporters that fire up a tweet every single time he throws an interception in training camp. everyone is going to be documented.
Yeah,
it's going to be like the RG3 year in Cleveland where they were reporting on the various barnyard animals that he was accidentally hitting with throws over a fence.
That's what happens.
So this is going to snowball, and then that's going to feed right back into the Alabama quarterbacks can't play. And as just a fan of narratives in general, I'm here for it very much.
Hank, is Mac Jones wearing 50 as a joke?
I guess it's a thing. It's like a earn your number thing.
Every time I see it, I'm like, what's going on here? Okay, that makes sense.
I thought it was like, how many DUIs have you had?
50.
Cam Newton's got a great nickname for him, though, so they're doing
What is
great.
it?
Mac and cheese.
That is pretty good.
Damn,
Yeah.
because it's Mac?
Yeah.
Where's the cheese?
Well, like, mac and cheese is a food.
But where's the cheese
And
with
Mac's
Mac
name
Jones?
is Mac.
He should have said
cheese. He should
Mac Jones.
macaroni.
Okay. All right, my hot seat is MLB. They've done it again. The spider tack controversy that they knew about forever and decided, hey, we're going to now start punishing people. They went zero tolerance policy, eliminated all substances, and now Tyler Glasnow, incredible pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays, is basically saying he got injured because of it, because he went from being able to use a bunch of different stuff, including sunscreen, which I guess is, I think you, Darvish, used to use sunscreen to get
sunscreen and rosin.
It's a mixture, when you combine them together.
But he is blaming his UCL injury on this, which might be a reach, but I also could kind of see that if you just completely change how you throw a baseball in the middle of the season, you might overextend and try to do things that you're not comfortable with. Mm-hmm. So good job, MLB. You really fucking did it again, you idiots.
They're finding a great way to stay relevant in the middle of the season, which is it's very much Major League Baseball to have everybody focused on the sport for something that is – we're really just talking about how badly they've mismanaged something about the sport. And it's been pretty bad. So they're saying, like, you're allowed to still – you can use sunscreen during day games. You can't combine it. You can't use sunscreen – if you're playing a game indoors with the roof closed, which I guess I understand that one. That kind of makes sense. But they're saying, like, if it's an evening game, if you're in a transition period where the sun's going down, try to get all the sunscreen off your body before it gets totally dark out there. That's going to be just a treat to watch umpires try to police that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're going to do. They're just going to, like, make them show their hands every time they go out. Make them, like,
stupid.
Go out and, like, rub the back of their arms.
So stupid.
All I know is that if I were the Yankees, the Yankees are looking for a reason to fire Aaron Boone at this point. If I'm the Yankees ownership, I'd be like, yeah, we're going to fire Aaron Boone because he was the one that was in charge of teaching our players all the cheating. So now he's out, and then they can hire whoever it is they want to hire. But it's a good way to have a scapegoat. If you've got somebody you want to fire, tie it into this narrative.
It's just so stupid. MLB is so fucking stupid. They're just so goddamn stupid. They've known about this forever, and then it became a story because they ignore it, and then when it becomes a story, they basically go swing the pendulum as far the other way. It's just so dumb.
Just wait till the offseason. Trevor Bauer said this, but it's like you just deal with it for the season and wait for the offseason to make drastic changes, but to just do this, be like, all right, Monday you can do this. Wednesday, if you do this, you're suspended.
Right.
Yeah, but with Trevor Bauer,
insane.
Like, take what Trevor Bauer said. He's like, maybe you guys should wait until I'm a free agent again to start policing this.
But it's so stupid to do this, like, in the middle of the season, like, to go from maybe just say no spider tack. You know, the sunscreen, the rosin, all this other shit. Find a different way. I mean, guys doctor their bats and their grips and shit. It's just so dumb. I think they're just pissed because, you know, I think home runs are down, right, Jake? Home runs might be down, so they're like, "Hey, we got to figure out a way to get home runs back." Which, because they had the juice baseball, then they had to unjuice the baseball. MLB is just so dumb and incompetent, and they always get in their own way.
Well, they're responding.
It's incredible.
They're responding to the controversy of, like, too many no hitters, and a big reason for that is because they did change the baseball. So they're kind of in two different ways responding to their own fuck ups.
They're so stupid. All right, my cool throne is Andy Dalton. He's QB1. Matt Nagy, wow, way to go, dude. Only the Bears. Only Matt Nagy would name his QB1 before you even have training camp.
He said he can't envision a scenario in which Justin Fields would start.
I'm actually okay with Justin Fields not starting week 1. What I'm not okay with is being like, there's no competition. How do you – every like successful football team ever basically is like, yeah, it's always a competition. The best guy – like, you know, iron sharpens iron. You think Bill Belichick would be like, oh, yeah, there's 0% chance that Mac Jones could ever beat out Cam Newton. Cam Newton's probably QB1 right now, but if Mac Jones killed Cam Newton in camp, you'd play the best guy.
Yeah, it also shows a real lack of creativity on Matt Nagy's part to not even be able to think of a scenario where he might start.
Yeah, how about Andy Dalton gets hit by a bus? No, not saying he wants. No,
Yep.
I don't want him to. I actually like Andy Dalton. He's a really nice guy.
That's what
but
I'm
what
saying.
if that happened?
Like Kyle Shanahan can envision 7 different scenarios in which Jimmy Garoppolo won't be alive tomorrow.
Right.
Matt Nagy can't even think of one where his ticker's going to give out before September 10th.
Fucking idiot. All right, Jake, quickly, hot seat, cool throne.
Quickly. Hot seat is Mullets. Gardner Minshew cut his off.
Yeah, he can win a Super Bowl
but
now.
Dana Blowjob still has his King of Blowjobs.
Yes.
If anyone's looking for one, Dana Beers, he's now transitioned to being King of Blowjobs.
You think Wonder Woman gives head?
Yeah.
The misogyny is just off the charts over at DC.
Cool throne is Madden codes. We're getting a cover of 2 goats.
No.
That's all they said on Thursday, tomorrow.
What?
All right.
They're announcing 2 goats.
Quickly.
What?
Are you going to say what your idea?
That John Madden should be on the cover.
Because he wants to kill John.
No, I actually
not dead yet.
No, we should go visit.
I know he wants to kill him.
No, hey.
PF3 is trying to kill John Madden.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm saying we need to go visit Death over John Madden because a picture came out of Ronnie Lott visiting John Madden. It looked like at a retirement home.
No, but he's
doesn't-
looked
he
that
doesn't-
old since the day he stopped announcing.
It looks different.
No,
it looks
he's looked
different.
very old.
It looks different this time. And the fact that
You're trying to kill him.
No, I'm not. The fact that Ronnie Lott had to post a picture saying like, "Look who's still alive. It's John Madden." Can you believe it? Like, I don't know. I'm a big believer in honoring those amongst us while they're still alive.
Yeah.
Give the roses to the living is what they say.
Let's name a video game after him.
Put John Madden back on the cover of Madden.
So
Let the
who's
kids
going to be?
know.
Who do we think's going to be? Tom Brady and
Mahomes, my guess.
Oh, did you see, by the way, Aaron Rodgers saying, I'm offended?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that people were linking it to the GM saying he's a complicated fella, which pretty much means he's a dick. You don't say someone's a complicated. Like, if you ask, like, hey, how's that guy? Is he cool? Well, he's complicated.
He's got a great personality.
That is the nicest way to say he's an asshole.
Yep.
And again, I want Aaron Rodgers to be happy, so I'm not saying he's an asshole, but other people are. Your GM is calling you an asshole. Just think about that. Your GM called you an asshole. All right, let's get to our interviews. We got Jay Cutler, Sons and Four guy, Will Compton to end the show. Remember the feeling you got as a kid of getting tucked into bed, or the feeling you get now in the arms of somebody you love? Safe and secure. It's a feeling of security that only comes through a human connection, and that's why the people at Simply Safe Home Security are so important. Of course, Simply Safe has an award-winning system that has all the technology, bells and whistles you'd expect these days. What?
I just have a great Dickie V tweet.
Okay. But the people at Simply Safe really take it to the next level. They're around the clock anytime you need them. And the thing is, Simply Safe just makes it so easy. It takes about 2 minutes to customize a system on their website, simplysafe.com/PMT. I protect my family with Simply Safe. I know that if you're traveling in the summer, you want to make sure that your home is protected, your family's protected. That starts with Simply Safe, whether it's fire, burglary, medical emergency, burst pipe, or even a problem while you're setting up the system. Simply Safe has a person with the expertise you need ready to help 24/7. To learn more about how Simply Safe can help protect you and your family, visit simplysafe.com/PMT today and customize your system to get a free security camera. You also get a 60-day risk-free trial, so there's nothing to lose. That's simplysafe.com/PMT. Okay, here he is, Jay Cutler. Okay, we now welcome on a very special guest, recurring guest, very close, dear friend of mine. It is Jay Cutler, my quarterback, from the Bahamas.
From the Bahamas.
Let me see.
Little Caribbean vacation.
Ooh, look at that.
That's not bad.
That is beautiful.
You got a balcony bed out there?
Yeah, there's a little balcony bed, little hot tub. It's nice. It's
Okay,
nice.
hair's looking good. We got you on. We're going to talk whatever. We're going to shoot the shit, but we also got to talk a little Father's Day. You've got Cuts, the new. You're doing a new. I mean, I guess it's a line. It's a line of meat.
Yeah, slinging meat.
Yes, with Pat LaFrida's, and you sent us some. Delicious. So what's the deal? How can people do it, and what are they looking for Father's Day?
Yeah, thank you. So Father's Day is coming up. You're a father, so you know the importance of the day. Not to take away from Mother's Day, but Cuts. You can go. You can log in on the website Cuts by jandpat.com. and we've got a new box, or subscription boxes. We got 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months, and then we're doing a gift box on Father's Day with a 40-ounce tomahawk in there. You're gonna get some steaks. You're gonna get some hot dogs. You're gonna get all the stuff. So it's I've been really lucky to team up with Pat. I mean, him and his crew are phenomenal.
Yeah, we had the
wonderful.
tomahawk.
I cooked the tomahawk the other day. Can people out there order the tomahawk that's got like the engraved name in the bone?
That was just special for you.
Oh, it was nice. Thank you. I don't think I can eat another animal that doesn't have my name laser cut into it.
I know, it's pretty cool. The Father's Day one has number one dad engraved in it, so
that's cool.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Hopefully, I said this last year. Like, I think it's bullshit that everyone gets number one dad. Like, rank me appropriately.
What do you think you land?
I'm like somewhere, I don't know, if you did how many dads are there in the world?
I mean,
150. I don't know.
I'd say I'm in the top 20% of dads. Top 20%. Yeah, I think I'm top 20% of dads. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think I do a pretty good job. I'm not saying I'm top 10%.
Yeah, but pretty good job. That's like top 40%. Top 20% is elite.
What do you think, Jay?
I don't know. I feel like it's easier than you think to be in the top 10%.
Ooh, okay. Just like be around a lot.
Be around, be attentive. Don't hit them. I feel like there's unfortunately some absent dads out there.
Right, and those guys are getting like number one dad engraved tomahawks, and it's not fair.
Yeah,
right.
Totally.
But
I'd put you top 10%.
Ooh,
if you're an absent dad, sometimes that's better than being there and being a shitty dad.
If you're, right. If you,
true.
That is true.
It's like less is more. Addition by subtraction.
Yeah. I just wish they would rank us. Like, I wish we would get a power rankings. That's what they should do for Father's Day. They should just have a selection show and rank all the dads. Because, like, not everyone gets number one. I think The Rock probably gets number one.
Well, yeah, if you were to seed dads, like, who are the 4 number one seeds of dads?
I think The Rock is up there.
The Williams dad?
No, he's bad.
The Williams is?
No, he's a helicopter dad.
Yeah, but they won multiple majors.
That's
both
true.
daughters.
That's true.
Why is Rock one?
I don't know. He's just fucking always posting, and he's got his little. I think it's the like how big of a human being he is, and then he has like a tiny little daughter. So it's almost like a Disney movie come to life.
Well, yeah, all of his movies.
I love The Rock, but I mean, I'll play devil's advocate. Maybe he's compensating because he's gone so much, and he's just posting some.
Yeah. So if you had to go by that, then I would say probably the best dad in the world is someone we never hear from.
Yeah. Ever.
Probably. What about Mr. Long? What about Howie Long?
Yes, Howie Long. I mean, Chris and Kyle and Howie Jr. all came out pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Antonio Cromartie.
Yeah.
Has to be up there.
He's up there for sure.
Top 10 for sure.
Yes. Yeah. Just by numbers, if you're going just numbers game.
He's a compiler. He puts together a lot of garbage time.
If you can have kids, that many kids, that close in age, like you have to be doing something right.
Yes, mm-hmm. Yes, and you're just they all don't hate you. You get a lot of credit for that. All right, so Father's Day, we got on a little tangent there. I was thinking about this. Vanderbilt, they just hired a new coach. Did they reach out
about coaching there?
Yeah.
No, I talked to them briefly. And then I don't know who's on the committee that picks the coach. I have no idea. I talked to the AD once, and then they kind of just didn't contact me anymore. So I don't know what happened.
Wait, so that sounds like they did reach out, or did you reach out? I'm basically
no. They reached out just to get my opinion on who I thought, what they needed, not for me to actually coach. I would never coach there.
But you would coach somewhere else then.
No, I would never coach, period.
Interesting.
It's a shitty profession.
Yeah, it is.
It honestly seems miserable. Like
it has to be miserable.
Even if you're the greatest at your job and you're winning national championships, you're allowed to be happy for about 30 minutes, and then it's back to being miserable.
Yeah, and I feel like your dad ranking just plummets when you're doing the coaching.
Yes,
for sure.
Big time. Although you let your kids run on the field after the game.
True. There's perks. They get swag. They get cool stuff.
Yeah,
they just never see you. They just never see you.
Right.
I like that they at least asked you, though. They came and they kissed the ring a little bit for Jay Cutler. But, like, in terms of your future professional aspirations, last time we talked, I think that there was talk about you getting in the booth. People forget you were actually hired by Fox for like a week, and then you were like, you know what, I'm going to go back and play football again. First of all, I guess we should ask: Are you officially retired from football?
Yeah, officially retired. I've been owning some of the friends here in pool games this week, so my arms warming back up, but I don't think I'm ready for the big time yet.
So, are you going to get in the booth though?
I don't know. I had conversations about it 2 or 3 months ago. My problem with that is every game's an away game. You travel every week, and whenever you're playing Saturday afternoon, you're gone. Play Sunday, and you're back. Like this, like you have to be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and you travel 16 straight weeks. I'm not opposed to it. Just right now, it's not something that I'm 100% fired up to do.
If there was a home team that played all their games in the Bahamas, you'd consider it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Be all over it.
Wait, this sounds to me like you're kind of making a running here for number one dad, because you're essentially saying my job right now is to be a dad.
I think I'm trying to break in the top 10.
What can you actually just be a dad? Like, is that enough in your day?
No.
Yeah, you need to find other things.
No, I would hate my kids by that point.
You got to find something else to do.
Yeah, if I hear daddy or dad one more time, I'm going to kill somebody.
Yeah. So wait, what are you going to do then? Tell us, break us some news.
I just signed a podcast deal. Got that happening.
Okay.
Wow. Fuck you.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Welcome to the Terror Dome.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that's going to go. I mean, it can't be that hard. You guys should sit there and talk to people.
Yeah,
essentially,
it's so easy. It's the easiest.
Yeah.
You're going to be great at it.
Yes.
So that we have the cuts thing, and then I'm working with some guys in Nashville on a company that we're getting close to. It's kind of a media company type of thing. So we're getting close to doing some stuff with that.
You're going to invent a media company?
I'm not inventing anything. I'm coming up with some guys that have a media company.
Huh.
Interesting.
Does his name start with Clay Travis?
No, but Clay knows about the media program.
So it's Jay Cutler and Ben Shapiro.
No, Ben.
Oh, is that Tommy in the background? Tell her I say hi.
All right, so here's a real question. How weird is it to be retired, but everything you say or do becomes news? Like, I don't know what it is about you, but you have something about you that people just want to talk about you. Is it annoying that everything you say becomes news, or do you kind of like the fact that, hey, still got it?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like the fact still got it. You can make some money. Now it doesn't bother me now because, I'm not playing football, so you can say whatever you want. Like, I could care less. And I get to pick and choose who I want to talk to, when I want to talk to them. And I'm usually talking about stuff I want to talk about anyway. So now it's fine with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you work,
I think I'm kind of on the Barstool train. Like, all publicity is good publicity at this point.
yeah.
Yeah, well, be careful.
Usually.
That could end up in a sex tape.
Yeah. Just don't let it cross state lines. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Was there anything
Exactly.
like when you were doing publicity in the NFL after a game, you'd be like talking to the reporters or like the people that you had obligations to talk to? Would you know in the middle of an interview, like, this is what I just said a couple of seconds ago, that's going to suck because that's going to be taken in a certain context, and my week is going to be tough? Or did you just not care?
I didn't care. I think I got to a point where it's like they're gonna write. Like, most of the time, I get to a point like these guys have already written their article. Like, they're done. They've already written it. They've got what they want to say. They're just looking for one thing out of me.
Yeah.
And depending on the mood, sometimes I gave it to them. Sometimes I would literally be as vague as humanly possible.
And then sometimes my favorite Jay move would be if he didn't feel like talking to the media, he'd just send Kyle Long in his place to Waddle and Sylvie's show. And then it was like 7 in a row where it's like, Jay just doesn't want to do this anymore.
I think he quit.
Yeah. He was like, wait, what the hell? I'm just doing this now every single week?
I'm Jake Cutler.
Kyle was like, do I got to rename the show? Like, what's happening here?
You should have just put on like a wig and worn one of your jerseys and pretended to be you.
Yeah, just
be Mega J.
Yeah.
He texted me a couple days ago. That's a shame about his leg.
I know. He hurt his leg. He got injured. He got rolled up on.
Apparently, he might be back for the regular season, though.
Yeah,
it's not
he
like
said,
season.
yeah. He's going to keep
Yeah,
trying.
I think it's 3-4 months he should be back. So,
and not to toot his horn because he can, he's his own guy, but apparently he was dominating in practice. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what he told me. So I'll happily, for a friend, I'll happily say that he was definitely dominating.
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, he's a freak show.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he puts his hands on you, it's game over.
Yeah.
Do you feel like 100% physically healthy now?
Yeah. I didn't have any knee problems or anything like hips. I had shoulder surgery. So physically, I think I feel good. I've lost weight. I would say memory and stuff like that. That CT, it's coming at some point.
You think so?
Oh, without a doubt.
Because how many concussions did you end up having, you think?
Oh, I mean, since I've been playing in double digits, 15.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's one of those things where it's like almost waiting for it can be its own personal type of injury where you're just like, you psych yourself out for it enough. And you think every time you forget something like, oh, what if this is the start of it? What if it started to degenerate? Are you able, is there anything that has been whispered to you or is kind of like floating out there just under the surface of ways that you can try to prevent some of that stuff from taking onset?
I'm doing a thing called NAD now, which I don't even know what NAD stands for. You'd have to Google it. But it's an IV drip, and it kind of goes – it starts like the mitochondria, like the basis of your cells.
Powerhouse.
Starts regenerating from that side. Fish oil, heavy amounts of fish oil are supposed to help the brain. I think diet, less sugar, less carbs, as much as you possibly can do. But, concussions they're scary.
What was the worst one? Was it? I have an idea of what might have been, but what was the worst one that you were like, holy shit, I don't remember any of it?
I
would say the Texans one, but you obviously
Texans one was bad. Texans one was bad. We were playing Washington, and it was a DB. I forget who it was. And I just got slung around. He just slung me around and threw me down, and my side of my head hit. And that's the one of the only times I was out. I was out for a second and got up and walked off. I don't know. I think if you play long enough, it's going to happen to you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What? So speaking of guys who are still playing and weird situation, but I think you're kind of friends with them now. Aaron Rodgers. Have you what do you make of that? It's it's weird because it just feels like it's not going to be resolved, and they're just kind of sitting there all right, who's making the first move here?
Well, he's not. I mean, I haven't spoken to him on this. I mean, I'm kind of letting him be. I don't really want to bother him. But I doubt he's going to break.
Yeah.
I think this has been brewing for a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've got a theory that he might just disappear. He seems like the kind of guy who at least has had those conversations where he's like, I don't need to be around sports. I don't need to be in the spotlight that much. What if we just ran away and went off the grid together? I feel like if any quarterback's going to do it, he is the one that would have the personality type.
Oh, I totally see that. I totally agree with that. He's in love. He's engaged. Life's in order. He feels at peace. I mean, I can see him rolling out, but he's also competitive as hell too. So, I mean, I think that's going to be hard for him just to walk away the year after he wins the MVP. I mean, he's on fire. I mean, Green Bay needs to figure it out. They need to do whatever it takes, literally whatever it takes.
Yeah, it seems like they are going to just sit there and be like, all right, you're either playing for us, you're not playing for anyone. But one of the teams that he's been rumored to go to, your former team, which I know you loved it there, Denver. That's a really just talk up Denver real quick for Aaron if he's listening. It's an awesome place, right?
Awesome place.
Yeah,
fans are awesome. Stadium's awesome. Mm-hmm. Facilities is awesome. The weather, I mean, it's an unbelievable city.
Happiness.
Yeah. Everyone, I mean, sunny, there's 300 days of sunshine a year out there. Wow. You get all 4 seasons. I mean, it's a great place. Great place to play football, too. I don't know who they have. Do they have anybody on offense?
We got Teddy Bridgewater.
No, but
Drew Lock.
No, they actually have good receivers. They got Fanta,
Noah Fant.
Noah Fant.
They've got
Fanta, Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, really fast
he
receiver.
He can go.
Yep. Who else did they get? They got a couple other guys. They actually have some good weapons.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, Aaron's just going to run around and figure it out.
Yeah, right. So, but might as well figure it out with 300 days of sunshine when maybe, you're not so happy in Green Bay.
Absolutely. But, I mean, why didn't Green Bay go after Julio? I mean, they gave him to Tennessee. I mean,
I think maybe because the Falcons might not want to have traded him within the – it's not like
within the conference.
Yeah, but it's not like Atlanta was going to be competing for a Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
So, not at all.
I don't really get that either. They should have at least, at the very minimum, done what the Celtics do all the time, which is say that you're going for somebody, and then when you don't get them, be like, we tried to get him. So that way at least Aaron knows.
Yeah, some sort of peace offering. Hey, we're trying to get you somebody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What so Justin Fields, do you like him? Do you think that he's going to be successful in Chicago?
I don't know. I haven't, I saw him in college this year. I haven't studied him or anything. Are they going to play him? I mean, is that the word up there?
I don't know. It feels like they're not. What would you do? Like, if knowing everything that you had in your career, do you think that do you land on hey, just put the guy in because he'll either figure it out or he won't, or let the guy sit and learn how to be a pro for a little bit? Which one would you side on?
100% let him sit.
Really?
100%. I mean, that used to be what everyone did back in the day. Like, very few. I mean, Dan Marino kind of started, but a lot of those guys, they sat and watched for a little bit. And I think there's I think it's very valuable. I think you get settled in. I think guys now are a little bit more tuned and ready for NFL than they were, 10, 15 years ago when I came in. But it's just a different game, and these guys are coming from these programs that they've had one loss or two losses their entire career. They play with the best kids in the country on their team. Competition isn't really that great. I mean, they play a few games a year that are tight, but you get to the NFL and everyone's good.
Everyone's good, and also I know this is bashing my own team, but if you had to say it, Ohio State runs better as a franchise than the Bears. Just from a football ops situation, they are. Oh, yeah. They do. They have a better culture. They have probably just as good facilities. All these things.
It's probably better.
Yeah.
The only thing going against Justin Fields right now is he's been told that he's going to be backup. That they want him to sit. They want him to watch. But
he has been told that.
Well, they've said Andy's our starter going into the season.
Yeah, depending on what
Justin Fields is going to be your number 2, but. Sure. Once you get through the second preseason game and it's become very obvious to everybody, not just in the games but in practices, that Justin Fields is a better player, they're at some point this year going to be like, we got to put him out there. Especially if they start losing a few games in a row, Matt Nagy's going to be like, yeah, we got to save our jobs. Let's put Justin Fields out there for a little bit.
You can tell that in a locker room, right? If the coach isn't playing the best player, guys get pissed, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, quarterback's a little bit different because, offense, defensive guys, they're cycling in and out of practice. As a quarterback, as a backup, you might get 2 reps. So you're not going to see that much of him in the regular season if they can get him to that point. But if he's head and shoulders better, it's going to be a problem at some point. But I mean, I think Andy's. I don't think he's going to go in there and just blow Andy out of the water. Andy's not awful by any means.
Yeah, I mean, not that awful.
You
don't have to tell me.
Smart.
Yeah, we have history with that.
AD 14.
Tell me. Isn't that weird that ended up happening? That he.
I know.
I would take you over Andy Dalton right now. I would.
Wait. Who's a better dad?
You for sure. Well, I can't speak to Andy Dalton. I've seen you with your kids. You're a good dad. I haven't seen Andy Dalton. Yeah, he's got a bunch.
Does he?
Yeah. Wait. So I have this is kind of like I don't know where you.
I don't think that they should play him. They shouldn't play him to start. See how the season goes. If they start losing a bunch of games, I'd wait until week 10 or something. If they start off on fire, even better. They don't have to play him.
Yeah. Well, how quickly when you start a camp? How quickly can you tell the new guys, the rookies, like they got it or they don't? Like, can you tell, like, all right, this guy's going to be a pro, or this guy, I don't know what they saw, but he does not have that it factor?
Oh, I mean, I think players know before scouts and coaches do. You know, scouts and coaches, they're all on potential, and you know, we can grow him. You know, he's going to do whatever it is. Like, as a player, you don't care. Either you can step in the huddle and make some stuff happen for us, or you can't. That's it. So a couple practices, and you know, most of the guys know who can play and who can't play.
Was there ever a guy who surprised you, who you're like, right away you're like, oh, he can't play, and then he's like, oh, he actually can play. I was wrong.
No. I mean, nobody that jumps off the page like that. Because I mean, you just know. Like, I mean, you've been playing football with guys since we've been 5, so it's not lost on anybody.
Mm-hmm. What about?
But unfortunately, you know, not many people, not many GMs, not many coaches listen to their players that often. So that's where they get screwed. They think they know more than we do.
Right. Are you still a gunslinger?
Yeah.
Like day-to-day life, how do you maintain a gunslinger lifestyle when you're not playing football?
You go to the Bahamas and just kind of hang out.
Yeah.
Play some pool games, sling some meat, you know.
Are you throwing like papers into the trash can from across the room, just recklessly?
Oh yeah, always throwing stuff around. We were playing. I'm with some guys here, and we're trying to come up with new pool games because one guy with us literally hasn't won one yet.
There's a great game called Dimmy.
Yeah, Hank, tell him about Dimmy. Hank's got
What's
a game
Dimmy?
for you. Hank's got a game for you.
You drop one person puts a golf tee at the bottom of a pool. I don't know if he's talking about pool. I think he's talking about pool.
No, he's talking about
he's
jumping
in the
pools in
Bahamas.
the Bahamas.
You drop a golf tee into the bottom of the pool, and then everyone stands around, and you just have to like spot the golf tee, and the first person to grab it wins. It'll float up slowly and kind of drift up, and you have to just, you know, first person to see it, jump in and grab it. And if someone misses it, then it kind of floats around. It's chaos.
That's a good game.
It's essentially the same game that you would play with like 6 golden retrievers.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game.
With a stick.
Yeah, that's a good game.
I'm not sold on this game.
Listen, get your guys around. Just stand them on the edge of the pool. One guy goes to the bottom of the pool with a golf tee, and you'll see what happens. It's fun.
Okay. We're gonna try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm curious here, Hank. So when they let it go at the bottom, you can't see it, right?
No.
So it's totally invisible, and then eventually it'll float up high enough where somebody will spot it.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the guy?
But then, one person will see it first, but then other people will jump in reactively. And then if someone doesn't get it like right away, like if they don't get it on the first jump, then it's all the people are in the pool now, and it's floating around.
And you can't see it anywhere.
And
Yeah.
like you
The
just
water
can't see
stirs
it.
up.
And it's like, where is it? And then someone will eventually get it.
So the guy that has to go into the water first, is he just kind of out then, or he has to get back out?
No, he's got to
really
get up, stand up.
Oh, the guy who puts it in the dimmy?
Yeah.
Has to get up. He puts it down on the bottom, and then he gets up out of the pool, and then everyone stands around.
Yeah.
But he's got an advantage because he knows where the tee is.
I don't know what you like. You guys are trying to game break the game to me. It's a fucking pool game. Like I don't know what you want me to say.
Play this really bad.
Yeah, it's
we're gonna
fun.
play it at Stu Fonda.
You guys are trying to
Here's a good one,
break
Jay.
the game open.
You ever do the one where you just jump off the diving board and then have one of your friends toss a tennis ball to you in midair?
Oh yeah, that's great.
That's the best. That's a classic.
Wait, that's a great game. So so this tee has to be white. I take it, right?
Yes. Well,
White tee.
could be a brown one.
Probably
it
not
could be.
blue.
Yeah, we get plastic wood.
I don't know. Just grab a fucking golf tee and fucking put it at the bottom of the pool.
Well, we're trying to get some rules here, you know?
Yeah. Is there points?
It's usually
You
like
get points
first
or
person
anything?
to
Is
first
this a
person
drinking game?
first person
What
to
is
10. First person to 10.
First
First person to
10?
10?
Yeah.
That
That's
sounds
a
like
long. That's
It's a war of
that's
attrition.
This is a workout now.
Yeah.
A full afternoon going after. Could you imagine watching this from afar? Being
I
like,
also,
why the fuck are these guys keep jumping in?
Yeah, I haven't really played it since I was 12 or 13, so I don't know how it will be with full-bodied adults, but
get a big ass scoreboard set up.
You can report back.
Oh my god.
It should be an Olympic sport, Hank.
Yeah.
That's a good sport. We talked to Brett Favre, another gunslinger, a couple months ago, and he actually had a really interesting answer to a question. We asked him what his favorite interception was, and he told us to a T what his favorite pickoff was. Do you have a favorite interception?
Yeah. It wasn't in a game. It was in practice. It was my rookie year in Denver. And Champ Bailey picked me off in practice, and he had like Champ's swag was like through the roof, and he had on this blacked out visor, looked like Darth Vader over there, scared to death to throw it his way because I mean he was an intercepting machine, and it was a hitch, and he was like 8 yards off. He was like 8 yards off. And I was like, just don't look his way. Just take your 3, bang it out there. You get a completion. We can move on to the next play. Just don't look over there. So I'm kind of peeking that way. Snap it. I'm like, all right, eyes are straight through. 1, 2, 3. And I literally just threw like a missile. I was like, just beat him. Just get the ball there as fast as possible. And this dude, I don't know how he did it, but he was 8 yards. He might have taken like 2 steps back and then like literally just wham, gone. Picked it off, high steps for like 80 yards down the field. And I was like, well, okay, well, I guess this is the NFL. Don't throw Champ Bailey.
Yeah. He was that dude.
He was so good. It was unbelievable how good he was. And he tackled, like he did everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, he'd mix it up. I mean, he was phenomenal.
What about a touchdown you threw that you were like, fuck, man, my arm is awesome?
That was my rookie year too, I think. It was to Javon. What he went to a receiver.
Javon Walker.
Javon Walker.
Yep.
And it was a bootleg. So faked right now is rolling left, and he was on the left side too, and it was a double move. And he ended up back in the post. And I was going left, and someone was coming at me, and I flipped my hips real fast and literally lasered one like 65 yards, hit him in stride at like the 5, and I got smoked after it.
I'm watching it right now. Yeah.
Are you?
Week 14 against the Cardinals. It's a 54-yard touchdown. You got smoked at the end, and that throw is fucking sick. Holy shit. Dirty. And you were like, damn, I got fucking cannon.
I was like, all right, we can do this.
That's awesome. That's a great throw.
Do you have any throws that you made that maybe didn't count during the game? Maybe there was a hold? A throw that time forgot that you still remember? Like, damn, I wish that wouldn't counted.
No, I don't know. There's a couple little loft throws that I made like in the tight stuff. I was like, yeah, that was really good. That was a really good throw.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this throw's sick.
It is pretty good.
This throw is sick.
You put it right out in front of him.
I mean, that's great that was the one that came right in your mind because it is absolutely up there.
Yeah, that throw was nasty.
Yeah. Fuck.
There's some dudes out there that can just throw the football now, though, you know. I mean, Aaron has a cannon. Stafford's underrated. He's got a cannon. And Brady, somehow, his arm's gotten stronger.
Interesting. With Matt Stafford going to Los Angeles, I feel like that's the move that we haven't really talked about that much this offseason. But, like, is he good enough to bring the Rams back to the Super Bowl right now?
I think so. I think he's going to blow it up. Coaching staff's good. He's going to have some of the best play calling he's ever had in his life. And he's still talented. Dude can throw it. He's competitive.
Yeah. I think he's a future Hall of Famer. People get mad at me for that. But he is going to have – I don't know how they'll judge this era for quarterbacks because it's going to be difficult because obviously the numbers are so inflated. But if he plays for another, 4 or 5 years, he will be, like, numbers-wise up there with everyone else.
Yeah. You're 100% right. His numbers are going to be ridiculous. But, I mean, if he doesn't win a playoff game the rest of his career, is he still in?
Right. That's the problem. I think he has to go. What I've said is he's going to be a Hall of Famer if he can get a deep run, which means he's got to get to a championship game or a Super Bowl. I think that would be because then you have the stories that are written about him. Everyone's like, oh, Matt Stafford's so underrated. He needs that moment that everyone starts to like kind of wake up to him like, oh, yeah, like he actually had a nice career in bad situations. Yeah,
he's made a ton of money. It's incredible how much money he's made there, and they were winning like 2 games a year.
Yeah. It is actually crazy, and he's tough as hell. I feel like he's one of those guys that gets beat up all the time and never misses games, except he broke his back. But
I was doing some, and he also had like some shoulder issues.
But I'm saying
right?
like the only time he missed a game, he literally broke his back.
Yeah.
It's like that's fair that you can miss those games.
Yeah, you missed that game.
Yeah.
I was doing some research on your stats here, Jay. You never caught a receiving touchdown?
No, it literally bothers me.
Yeah, that's tough. Did you ever lobby to get yourself put in?
All the time. All the time. I was like, someone, like, can we not have a fake play? Can we not throw me, like, something? Give me something. Yeah, never did.
Well, you did.
Shame, really.
You did.
Tough,
you did get that chance to be a receiver with the Dolphins, and you just gave no fuck. Like you just were standing out there with your hands on your hips.
I mean, I'm not doing anything. They said, hey, just take a step back. That's what you need to do. I was like, okay, fine.
And you certainly took a step back. You're like, yeah, I can do that. I'll do that. I won't even lift my hands up.
Yeah, I'll nail that roll. Watch this.
Do you think maybe after that experience, that would have been the perfect time to throw you a pass?
Yeah. Like run it again in the fourth quarter, but this time, boom.
Yeah.
Gone.
After there's a little bit of film out there of Jay, like, literally looking like he wants to bury himself underneath the turf instead of playing wide receiver. Maybe next time just have him pretend to do that and then run a go route.
Well, here's my thing with the wildcat situation like that. Just put somebody else in the game then. Like at least make it legitimate. Like put somebody that you want out there. Like why are people putting a quarterback out at receiver?
Yeah, no, that makes no sense. You literally have your hands on your hips though.
Yeah. It's 11 on 10. Like I wouldn't even send a corner out there if I was them. Like this isn't happening.
Is the cornerback allowed to come up and block you and just like knock you on your ass in that play?
Yeah, you can get hit. That's why they take a step back. If you step, I don't know what the rule is.
Yeah, I mean like your hands on the hips. Like if someone came and hit you, like you'd be a real dick. Like
like come on, man.
You're essentially saying with your body language, like I'm here, but I'm not here.
Yeah.
They're just paying me to stand out here.
Yeah, they're just paying me to stand out here, guys. Yeah. They're not throwing me the ball. They don't even care what I do.
Did you ever think about blocking somebody though?
Yeah, for sure. But then you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, if you instigate, then it's like that. Wait, now the other person can respond.
Yeah, or if you instigate and it doesn't go the way you think it's going to go, then you're just a jackass.
Yeah, yeah, and I feel like also all the defensive players, they like the thing they're looking for more than anything is to have a chance to go at the quarterback like freely and be able to light you up.
Absolutely, the rules now are so. I mean, you can play quarterback forever now.
Yeah. It is
forever.
True. It is.
You can play for 30 years.
Yeah.
With these new rules, as a dad, are you going to let your kids play football?
It's a really good question.
Great question.
Thank you.
And Camden wants to play so bad it's not even funny. He wants to play flag football now. You know, he watches it 24/7, memorizes everybody. I don't know. You know, it's going to be one of those things that it's going to be hard to keep him out. It's going to be hard to say no. I think I will get to a point where if I don't think he's good enough to, to play high school or to play college, if he's just out there just getting his head beat in just cause, I'd be like, hey, like, why don't we play something else? But if he's competitive, can take care of himself, and has a chance at going to school or college or something like that, I'll support it.
We should. You know what I was thinking about? This just popped in my head because you're talking about like being good enough. We should put a calendar. Jake, put it in a calendar. Once a year, we got to make the Jay Cutler basketball mixtape go viral. Because you got to love that. When everyone's like, dude, Jay Cutler was sick at basketball. It's like, well, he was a fucking NFL athlete. Like, I'm not shocked. And also, you were playing against, like, no one that was over 6 feet.
No, they were 6 feet in weight. They were like 5'10" in weight.
And you were just dunking on everyone.
It's kind of a little known fact how athletic most quarterbacks are.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, they're sneaky athletes.
Well, you know what it is I think that now it's totally different, but, like 25, 30 years ago, you'd have a bunch of quarterbacks that were, like almost cement shoes. Like, it was always a classic, like, no mobility. Now, all the quarterbacks, I would imagine they're some of the best athletes, like overall athletes on the team.
Oh, for sure. I mean, good hands, they're smart, they can run. I mean, it just, the position's changed, but some dudes that play quarterback Like Josh McCown, like get him on a basketball floor and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude can just straight fly. It's amazing.
Dude, you're just jamming on people.
Oh, they're all little kids.
Is that your only move? You only dunked, though?
Yeah, that's all I did.
Didn't have a jumper? You haven't taken a single jump shot on this high school?
It was. I think it was. That was in. That was. They made that tape, and that was VHS back then, and that's what you were sending off to colleges. So I had all my football highlights, and then at the end we just threw a bunch of dunks in there just to kind of try to sell the athlete part.
And then you had the I don't know, I've seen this a few times on Twitter, but like was it trick play that won you state title at Indiana at the RCA Dome?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a trick play to win the whole title. What was the trick play?
We went into overtime. We were up big. Not big. We were up 21 something 21 nothing, 21-7, and then they came back, and no time left. I played safety too, so I had like 21 tackles, and the other safety had like 22 tackles. Like we couldn't stop this dude. Like this guy was just running through us like butter. And they drove down to the 20-yard line. I want to say it was a 30-yard kick. Freshman kicker they had. And no time left. 3 seconds left. Missed the kick. They missed the kick to win. We go to overtime. I think they kicked the field goal. We got the ball. First play. I muffed the snap. End up diving on it. Second play they call. It was like I forget what it was, like ace of spades right or something like that. And we had 4 guys out. We had four receivers out to the right. I kick it out there, backwards pass, and then kind of walk off to the left a little bit. We had linemen pulling the left, threw it back to me, walk in, touchdown.
So
you did catch that's receiving touchdown.
That's way better than any NFL touchdown to win state title as a quarterback to catch a touchdown.
Sure.
I knew that. I thought I have a vague memory of seeing this on Twitter. There it is. That's better than that's the best touchdown catch you can catch.
And I'm watching this kick from this guy at the end of regulation. It's about a 30-yard field goal, and I think he lands it 5 yards short. He kicks it 25 yards.
I think that kicker was actually really good too. Like I don't know what happened on that one, but then he nailed the one in overtime. But yeah, that was my last play in high school. My last play in college was a touchdown throw to Earl Bennett. And then my last play in the NFL was just an incompletion to no man's land. Who knows?
In week 17. Yeah. And you played one set of downs, and that was it.
One set of downs, yeah. And Gage was like, hey, you want to take another run at this? I'm like, for what? No, I don't.
Hell no.
Hell no. It's like we're like 6 and whatever. Like, why?
We need to follow up on what we talked about last time, which was your chickens. How are your chickens doing?
We're struggling.
Oh no,
we're struggling. We had another raccoon problem. Man, I've learned that everything basically on the planet can kill a chicken. Like they're just worthless. They can't defend themselves. They don't have a brain. Like it's just it's just tough.
Yeah.
anything that looks bad at a chicken can kill it.
Yeah, so I feel bad getting more because I'm like, God, these bastards are probably going to die too. So like, what am I doing? It's just a slaughterhouse at this point.
Yeah, but all chickens kind of do die. Like
that's a great point.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I'm giving them a little bit of a fun life for a couple months.
You're adopting chickens. You're fostering chickens until they get killed by nature.
Yeah, it's better than being like a fast food restaurant chicken.
True. Yeah. I mean, they live in a cage this big, lights on 24/7.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Those chickens that you're getting, you're really saving their lives in a way. You're giving them a life, and they might. It's like chicken fantasy camp. They get to live out the biggest fantasies that a chicken could ever have until they get slaughtered by a fox.
Yeah, and a horrific death.
But I would take that bargain as a chicken.
Yeah, I would too.
I'd rather get mauled by like a badger after living outdoors for 6 months and living in a pen.
Yeah, then some fat ass like coming in being like, all right, now it's time to slit your throat so you can go be some chicken tendies. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so you're good.
A fast food chicken.
Oh, dude, fast food chickens by far the worst life. Like they overgrow their breasts, right?
They're
like me sitting in a fucking cage with big ass titties, just waiting to die. I am a fast food chicken.
Although I would like to be a chicken that gets killed and then gets shipped to Buffalo Wild Wings.
That would be cool.
During March Madness.
Yeah,
that would be. I think that's the greatest life a chicken could have. Yeah, week 10 NFL.
What rivalry week college, week 10 NFL.
Oh, Iron Bowl? Being an Iron Bowl chicken would be amazing.
That would be sick. Oh, man. All right, last question. So go to Cuts right now. Get the box for Father's Day. Give us your number one grill tip because I'm trying to get better at grilling.
Okay. Get the grill as hot as you possibly can.
Okay.
Hot. And then if you've got to take it off the hot and just kind of put it in the corner and just let it cook the rest of the way there. Do you have a meat thermometer?
I'm buying one. I bought one. It's on the way.
Okay. You got to get a meat thermometer.
Yep.
Because the temperature is key. How do you eat your steaks?
Medium rare plus.
Perfect. Okay.
I know it is.
So then the next key is once you hit your temperature, take it off and let it rest 10, 15 minutes till it's almost, you don't want it a little bit cool. I mean, you don't want to eat cold meat, but it shouldn't be hot.
See, that's my problem. That's where I always fuck up because as soon as I finish, I want to eat it.
Got to let it rest.
Yeah.
You got to let it rest because all those juices soak back up in there. If you just cut it right then, everything's gone.
So one thing I learned recently was when you sear it, you can sear it at the end. You can start it in the oven, and then you can sear it after it's all, like, mostly all the way cooked. Somebody had told me, like, my whole life that searing locks in the juices. That's actually not true, but it just sounds cool to say, so people have repeated it, but you can sear at the end.
Yeah, it's called a reverse sear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to reverse sear. All right, everyone go check out Cuts.com. Check it out. We had the tomahawk steaks. They were incredible. Jay, great to talk to you. Hopefully see you soon. We might see a grit week. I'll let you know. Nashville might be on the stop. Yep. But right. enjoy the rest of the afternoon and your games at Dimmy. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to the pool right now to play this Dimmy game. I mean, I don't have high hopes for it. I'm just going to throw that out there. I think Hank should have said, hey, we played it when we were 12, not 2 weeks ago. That probably would have been helpful for me to know that. But, I mean,
give it a shot. Give it a shot. You never know. Do you have a golf tee?
How deep is the pool? That's the big question.
I mean, I bet there's probably places that's 8 foot. I mean, I wish it was 10 or 12. I mean, that seems like more fun, but we'll make it work.
Yeah.
Deeper the better.
Yeah, I need an update. Give me an update after you play Dimmy.
Will do. Appreciate it, boys.
All right, thanks, Jay. Talk to you later.
Jay Cutler was brought to you by our great, great friends over at Roman Swipes. Most guys have tried different ways to last longer, but thinking about baseball doesn't always work. The folks over at Roman, an online men's health company, are changing the game with Roman Swipes. It is the secret to longer-lasting sex. Roman Swipes are a clinically proven way to last longer in bed. They're effective, they're easy to use, and they're fast-acting, but they don't require a prescription. Roman can ship swipes to you in discreet, unmarked packaging, and each swipes packet is small enough to hide in your wallet for whenever you need it. They're super easy to use. You just take the swipes out of the packet, you swipe it on, you let it dry, and you're good to go. That's it. Go to GetRoman.com/take. Get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose a monthly plan. That's GetRoman.com/take. Now here he is, Sons and Four guy.
And now for something completely different.
Okay, we now welcome on a very special guest. It is Sons and Four man. Oh, I love that. That made me jacked up. In the flesh, Nick McKellar. Is that right?
Yeah, you got it.
He is the Sons and Four man. We have some shirts out right now, Sons and Four Fire shirts. Go check it out at the Barstool Sports Store. We did it with Nick. First of all, I don't know, your head must be spinning because you went, was this Friday night, you beat up the Murray brothers, and then all of a sudden you got Devin Booker tweeting at you, you got shirts up on Barstool Sports Store. I'm assuming you have tickets now to the game. How has the last 4 days been?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a roller coaster of emotions. Obviously, it's been pretty wild. I'm still trying to process everything. The last thing I thought was me being viral in a video, So Yeah, I'm just trying to take it step by step, just being chill with it. But yeah, Devin Booker reaching out, his team reaching out is pretty epic. So
yeah, it's amazing. Congratulations. The first thing that I thought when I saw the fight that you were in was this guy is kicking somebody's ass, but he's doing it in a very chill way. Like the uppercuts were chill. And I think that everybody that watched that, you were fun to root for in that situation. So can you walk us through what led up to that fight? What were they saying? How long had you guys been going back and forth? And at what point did you realize, okay, it's time to chuck some knucks?
Yeah. Well, let me take you back. I mean, I'm a Phoenix fan that's been living in Denver for 10 years. So just having this opportunity to see a playoff game was just a dream. So after having it come into fruition, I'm ecstatic to be there. I'm in section 106. I'm right behind the away team. And, I'm having fun. Like I'm making the whole atmosphere just a fun environment for everybody. It's Nugs fans, Phoenix fans, anybody. And so everybody's on my side before this fight even happens. But, cut to the fourth quarter. There's 2-3 minutes left in the quarter. Suns are up by 15. I'm doing a little chirping at the crowd, but it's all lighthearted. It's all in fun nature. Like, bye, safe trip home. See you tomorrow or see you next year. Just all in for fun. And these two guys are walking up from the lower section. And they took offense to this. They didn't like what I was saying, clearly. So, homie with 4 watches is coming up to me and flaunting his fake jewelry, clearly fake as fuck jewelry. And I gave him shit about it. So we were talking shit back and forth. He pulls out a wad of cash, like it's going to change my opinion on you. And so it's just a wild time to be like, wow, people like this really conduct themselves in an environment like this. It was pretty gnarly to go and witness. So, I turn my head for a second. I hear, watch out. There's beer being poured on my head. My jersey's being tugged. And once someone puts their hand on my body, like I feel threatened and instincts kick in. So I'm starting to just defend myself, and I'm pushing them back, telling them to leave, like get away from my face. And then obviously you see the video of Edgar is what people like to call him, Eager Edgar, throw this sloppy ass sucker punch. And yeah, I mean, the rest is pretty much history. Just because I had the crowd initially on my side made everything just so much more perfect because.
Yeah, I would say that's the part where it's like you can tell that you were not in the wrong, and you were probably doing just like very generic chirping, having fun at a away stadium.
Yeah.
And not pissing people off because it seemed like all the Nuggets fans were rooting for you. I actually saw another angle from up higher, and the guy was a Nuggets fan. He was like, yeah, fuck him up, fuck him up. So you had Nuggets fans rooting for you. That's how much these guys sucked.
Yeah. I mean, it's, when I got escorted out by the cops, I had 4 other Nuggets fans come out to me and talk to the cops. But like, I have a lawyer giving me his card. I have other people saying it's all self-defense. Like, so, I mean, it was pretty cool. Like, I'm obviously not banned from the Nuggets stadium. And, the most important part is that I and the people that I love are safe. Right. So,
and the guy, one of the Murray brothers, maybe this was, you said his name was Edgar. Edgar did like a Snapchat video right after. Have you seen his recap of the fight? Because I
have seen
his recap of the fight. Doesn't really square with the video evidence that we were presented with. I think he said that he beat your ass.
Yeah,
and he was like showing his like bloody fists. Did you, right after you were escorted out, who was the first phone call you made, and did you hop on Instagram Live to tell everybody that you just got your ass kicked?
Well, my buddy was at the game and he was sitting nosebleed, and I called him immediately when I was escorted by the cops, and I told him I just got into a fight. I never thought it would be in a viral video. I didn't think the cameras were out. Like, I was just focused on one thing. And the following morning he hit me up and he said, you told me you got in a fight. I didn't know you did them like this. And so I just saw this video go from 1,000 views to, 1 million in less than a day. And it's just a crazy time to be living in right now.
I think honestly, the video doesn't go viral if it weren't for the Suns in 4. The Suns in 4 as they're walking off was such a perfect thing to say, where it's like not malicious. It's just, hey buddy, I'm in your stadium. Yeah. I just beat your ass. Suns in 4. Now, was there any nervousness on Sunday night? Because I think we all knew the Suns were going to win the series, but if they didn't sweep, if it wasn't Suns in 4. That video becomes kind of forgotten because it's like, 100%. Hey, you didn't do it. Like, I bet on the Suns because of that video, because of you. I was like, this guy was a spoiler. He basically told us what was going to happen. So you must have had some extra nerves going into Sunday night being like, God damn it, the Suns better win in 4.
Oh, yeah, they have to win or this is dying down real quick. And I swear Jokic saw this video somewhere because he got in Booker's face like he wanted to do something.
Yes.
But,
oh, man.
So have you made contact with Devin Booker?
His team reached out, yeah.
Okay, can we expect to see you in one shape or another at the next round?
We're in talks. There's nothing set in stone right now. I mean, my goal is, like, if I can go to the game, which would be epic, is just to shoot around with the boys. Like, that's all I want.
Oh, that's kind of a big ass.
That's what I want to do.
I thought you were going to say, like, I just want 4 seats for me and my friends. Like, no, dude, I just want to warm up with the boys. I want to hang out in the locker room real quick, fucking get in the layup line. Like, that's a big ass.
Well,
I love it. That's a true fan. You're like, I just want to shoot around with the boys.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe get invited to the team hotel beforehand.
Oh,
who knows? We'll see where it goes.
All right, so
I heard some shady shit goes down at the hotel.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, just interviews.
So Nick, I told you beforehand that the only thing you had to prep for was we actually had one of the only times that we've ever predicted something correctly by going. We were a Nuggets podcast during the regular season, and then we flipped to the Suns podcast before the series started, and then they swept Suns in 4. So we are, I would say, actually the numbers don't lie. We're the number 1 Suns podcast in the world.
It's just a fact.
It's just a fact, but
Neil deGrasse Tyson, maybe.
But for people who are like, hey, you guys are real Suns fans. Like, you guys don't really know Suns history. Like, what should we know?
What should you know?
Yeah, as a Suns fan, like if we were like, these are the true things, like callback jokes, or hey, this is how we're feeling.
You don't need to know anything historically. Just know that Suns in 4 and maintain that energy the rest of this playoff series.
I like it.
What if they never lost another game?
Well, I think Suns in 4 is more of like a mentality than it is a prediction. So right now, yeah, we're a Suns in 4 podcast. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win in 4, but that's the energy that we're bringing to the next round. They might win in 6, might win in 7, but it's still that same Suns in 4 like drive that we're going to have.
100%. So yeah, it's that big dick energy you bring.
Yes. There you go. So do you want to give a prediction depending on who they play in the next round?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm hoping that the Clippers win because we really want home court advantage, and I'd rather play the Clippers than the Jazz. I think Jazz are just a terrifying team for us. And, if it does go to Clippers versus Suns, I think we have a real chance of Suns in 4 again.
Whew.
Okay.
I love that.
We do.
I fucking love it. What about Campaign? Do you love him?
Campaign is 6th man of the year.
Yeah. He's so bad, but he's somehow good. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I've watched him play a lot of basketball. I don't know what he's doing. He's someone that everyone should aspire to be. Like, just find your moment and just become incredible for a small stretch, and people will just change everything they know about you.
Yeah, for sure. He gives us that second boost of energy that we need off the bench. So he's crucial part of the team.
What about the gorilla? Do you think that there's any chance maybe you could get on the court and, I don't know, like hold the ball over your head and have the gorilla jump over your head and dunk it?
I think we need a new mascot. Like, I don't even know where the gorilla comes from. Like, I'm thinking maybe try to employ me or commission me.
Yeah, I like this. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
I want to do something. Like, first home game, if we're playing the Clippers, I have to be there just for that energy. Like, apparently, I haven't been back to Arizona for a decade now, and it's just like legendary status apparently around there for me. So I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I need to be there for that game for sure.
Dude, you are. I don't think you fully realize like how funny that will be when you show up and everyone's just taking pictures with you and shit. You got to enjoy your moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, get a custom jersey made, and it just says on the back, your name will be Suns in, and you're number 4.
Yeah,
it's fucking brilliant. I love it.
Yes. All right. Well, go buy the shirts. We're doing it with Nick, so he gets some of the money as well. Suns in 4 is a lifestyle, and we look forward to being the number 1 Suns podcast. We'll have you back on when the Suns win the title.
There you go.
Although Blake Griffin,
I get a ring for that, right?
What? You get a ring? Yeah, you get a ring.
I get a ring, right?
I'd say you get.
Yes, absolutely.
You get as many rings as that guy was wearing watches. That's what you do. What was the deal with that, by the way? And their haircuts? What was their haircuts?
They were rich, Big Cat.
Oh, no idea. That is not a Denver native that I'm aware of. So these are hooligans that may be out of state, out of place.
Yeah, because like Denver, you got to be chill, right? Menver.
Yeah.
Well, you were calling them Nugs. I like that. That's just a great chill way to refer to the Nuggets.
There you go.
Yeah. Is it true about Menver?
I'm sorry, what do you mean by member?
Like, there's just a bunch of dudes.
A lot of men?
Yeah,
so a lot of guys. I would say in specific, in some areas, like Lodo is like all bro. That's called Brodo. So lower downtown is like all guys pretty much. And like a lot of women don't go in that area just because of that.
I like that, Brodo. We could hang out there. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Kings of Brodo.
All right, well, Nick, thanks so much, man, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, boys. Appreciate it.
See ya.
See you, man.
Sons and Four Guy was brought to you by our great friends, the Chevy Silverado. I love that truck. It's an amazing truck. It's the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. It's strong. It's advanced. It's dependable. It's hardworking. It's gritty. It's the grittiest truck on the road. Silverado is dependable, just like the people who drive them. The design is big. It's bold. It's commanding. This truck, it turns heads. I can't say enough. It turns heads. You will look great in this truck, and they're a partner of ours. They've got great grit, great determination. Anything is possible. Silverado is a partner in that. You can use it for tailgating. It's great for hauling, for towing, moving day, off-roading, helping out a friend or family member. It's great for road trips, an ultimate road trip truck. The Chevy Silverado, it's our favorite truck here on Pardon My Take. It's the official truck of Pardon My Take, and we got the special Pardon My Take deal where if you buy a Chevy Silverado and you whisper calmly and lowly and sensually into the salesperson's ear, PMT, they will give you $100 off, $100 cash.
Yes.
They'll give you a $100 bill, and they will give you a cup of coffee, and they'll fill up the tank for you. So you can drive away with a full tank. They might pretend like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just be like, hey, can I have my $100 bill? They'll figure it out eventually. Chevy Silverado, it is the best truck on the road, and don't forget to whisper PMT into the salesperson's ear when you buy your brand new Chevy Silverado.
Okay, let's wrap up the show. We got a very special guest in studio. This is 3 guests on one show. You're on a show, Jay Cutler. Ever heard of him?
Yes, big fan.
He lives down the street from you.
I want him to come on Bussin' with the Boys.
I can help you out with that. And then we had Sons and Four Guy.
Sons and Four?
The guy that beat up the Denver Nuggets fans.
Oh, you guys,
Sons
nice.
and Four.
Yeah,
nice
Sons and
pool.
Four. Yeah. Go buy a shirt right now, Barstool Sports Store.
Biggest names ever.
But the biggest name we have is Will Compton. Currently, he's figuring it out with what team he wants to sign with next. Free agency hasn't started, right?
Well, I think Will is just he's in a very good position right now where he has his pick of whichever team he wants to join.
Right.
That's right.
So, I mean, if you want to do like a commercial for why you should sign Will Compton, I mean, right off the bat, you're the only player in NFL history with 357 tackles, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries, 3 interceptions, and 12 pass deflections.
And a podcast.
And a podcast.
Hey, I appreciate that, PFT.
Yeah, you got to
You're
put
gonna
your
get
stats
signed.
on. I think what you should do, Will, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. You should just get as fat as possible because it's very clear that Mike Vrabel respects girth and he just respects mass. He's just trying to build the biggest football team of all time. So if you put on like 30 pounds, I think he'd be forced to sign you.
Potentially. I love your guys' view of Coach Vrabel.
Is it wrong?
No, it's not wrong. It's just another view. You know what I mean?
He's the best.
Yeah, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, and you guys have your view of him, and I love it.
He's the best.
But I love how you think
he's a guy's guy.
Like it's just as easy as putting on 30 pounds, and
That's it.
Brave's going to sign.
Correct.
If I put on 30 pounds, Braves would probably sign me.
Last year when he asked if I was ready to go, he asked, "Hey, are you in shape or have you eaten too many ribeyes?" So if I gain weight, I don't know if I'll be going to Tennessee.
But that's him just like busting balls. He has to have something in the back of his head. Like normal guys, we say hi to each other. He's like, "What's up, fat ass?" Just like making
There's no
fun.
question. You guys are not wrong about that one.
Yeah.
He's always got one in the chamber on you.
How old are you?
31.
Nope.
Young 31.
28.
Young 31.
27. You're 27. You just turned 27.
Okay.
PFT does that, so you can do it.
How old are you, PFT?
I'm
27.
26.
Yeah.
You're younger than Hank.
Yeah.
What about the Washington football team? What's the deal there?
Yeah, bring the boy on.
Can we not get a reunion going?
Let's get the boy. You know what? Sometimes you got to go backwards to go forwards. Go back to where it all started.
I agree.
Are they doing NFL Europe again?
I don't know. Are they
You
going
could
to
maybe
with
do
COVID
that.
and everything?
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, you're talking about go play in the league.
Yeah, NFL
Big
Europe.
Cat, I'm going to need you to stop disrespecting me. On the Yak, you talked about a practice squad, and now you're like, oh, yeah,
I've
Europe.
always thought practice squad was a
And
good
then
deal.
I come on here, you're trying to introduce me. I notice. I love getting big catted, by the way. Like,
Why?
I'm
What'd I
very
do?
aware of it. You're like, he's figuring it
He
out.
is. You're figuring
and
it out.
PFT,
He's
God
pumping
bless
you
him.
up.
Yeah, he's
pumping
doing
you up.
great to
It's
hype the boys.
Good
cop,
cop,
bad cop.
Yeah. You got scratched by the cat. That's
yeah,
what
we got to
happened.
do it. We got to do it. All right, no, you are going to get signed on a team. We had this conversation. Will and I had a conversation earlier today. And this probably says more about like my will to compete, but I've always thought practice squad would be sick because like you get paid $100K and you just hang out in sweats. And Will even admitted that when he's on practice squad with Washington football team, he didn't even watch the games. He just played Grand Theft Auto on Sundays.
That's sick. That's the best
it's like,
job
sounds
ever.
like a great job.
It's a solid job. What do you mean by your will to compete?
I always watch, like if I'm watching a big moment in like a basketball game, right? I'm not like, man, I'd love to be out there. Like this would be my moment. But like, I'd love to be the dude on the bench who's like, damn, let's get him next time, guys. Like, good try.
Yeah, you don't
So
have to
I
go
don't
out.
like, yeah.
You're not risking your body on Sundays at least.
Right.
Like that's one less day that you have to get injured. You're just, are you really going to get noticed if, you suck at practice for 1 week?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So that's
you are
tough.
going to get
All right,
noticed.
so
That's
sucks.
tough. That kind of scratches
There's a couple
off
times
my future.
Mike Shanahan would recognize me, probably just to keep our heads in it, for having to practice like 3 different positions a day. But yeah, you get cut off a bad week of practice squad.
What I think it goes back to is I've always said that like my dream job would to be working on an MLB coaching staff where I don't really have to do anything. I just kind of hang out with the guys.
That would be a great life.
Yeah, just like fucking do a couple, do a little towel whips every now and then, like a couple pranks, like, hey, how's your wife? Like, oh, hey, I'm here for you, buddy.
Yeah.
And then you towel whip him in the dick, and it's like, just
because
kidding.
even losses, they don't matter as much in the
Right.
MLB. Like you have
Right.
to lose like 16 games in the MLB to have like 1 loss in the NFL.
Right, I think that would be a dream job. I think I'd do pretty good at it, just being one of the guys in the locker room, but never actually be asked to like perform or come through in any moment.
What he's describing is basically the job that we have now in media, which is to just like hang out and talk to people and be friendly. But we think that exact job should occur in every field.
Correct.
In sports, mathematics, science, engineering, you name it. There should always be a guy that just like hangs out and makes everybody else feel cool about their jobs.
Right.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
You need it's essentially a glue guy.
Yeah, just hanging
It's just
out.
in a different way.
I think I would excel at that.
And I don't want to put you down, Will, because I do think that you should get signed immediately. Like, just look, when you've gotten into games, you've performed. That all I see when I'm watching football, when Will Compton's in the game, I mentally circle you when you're on the field, and you're always making a play. Now, you guys don't win anything, but you're still always out there making
He's
plays.
not putting you down.
Not putting you down. No. I'm
yeah.
gassing. This is all
I know
gassing
he
you up.
already.
Yeah, so I think the league is a better place when Will Compton is in it.
You can't tell the story of football without Will Compton.
Or buses.
Or buses.
Yeah,
You're one of the
I would agree
all-time
with
bus
that.
guys.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
One last thing. So you are sitting next to Jake, who is the alpha of our show.
Trust me, I felt it since I said it. That's why I've kept my legs close. That's why I'm kind of I was so scared to ask him to adjust the mic too. I was like, "Hey, man,
Hey, do you play ping
can
pong?
you please do this for me?"
Do you know how to play ping pong?
No.
Okay, good answer. Good answer.
Tress Way, I am on record saying Tress Way is the best ping pong player in the NFL.
We need to get him in this office. We need
Tress
to have
Way,
Jake versus
are you the man? Are you the big swing? Are you the big swinging
He's
dick?
the best one here, Will.
Is that a real question?
Are you the big swinging dick in this office?
Holy shit, what a question.
I want to see Jake compete against Tressway. I want you to dominate the entire NFL too, Jake.
So you'd be, he's your guy. You'd definitely be rooting hard for Jake.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, all that's holy. Hank has questions. So everyone go download Bussin' with the Boys. It is Will's podcast. Do you have a co-host?
Yeah. What is it? It's Taylor Lewin.
Who
Wait,
said his name wrong?
And I don't know. People, I think it is tough if you don't know who he is.
Biz. We had to give. Remember when Biz was here? He knew you. He was like, "Yeah, Will Compton. I'm good friends with him." And then we're like, "Who's the other guy?" And he's like, "Tyler."
Which is good because Rich Eisen won't say my name when he talks about our podcast.
Really?
He says Taylor Lewan's podcast.
He's from Michigan.
Oh,
They have like
Michigan
a little,
bullshit.
they have like a little side handshake. Like, let's not say
Great,
Will's
let's be
name.
real proud of Michigan.
Taylor does a great job as well, so go check it out. Taylor and Will in the bus, bussing with the boys. So we asked our people to hit us up and give us questions about being in the NFL or questions about being a boy. What was it? Is that right? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
ask
Hank
a boy.
has question.
Will, what do you have to say about Daquan Jones actually causing the fumble against Detroit this year on the 1 yard line instead of you? Seems like stolen valor.
Is that true?
That's true.
He did?
He did.
You were credited?
I was credited at first, but they switched it right after the game. They switched it actually during the game. And Daquan, listen, I gave him the credit right after the game. I tweeted, I said I gave him the credit. And the next day he was just upset because he just knew that it would look like I got it and like everyone on Twitter is just going to make it seem like I did it.
But
I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
I gave you credit.
But
you know
you should honestly, like, guy to guy here, like, you should start taking credit for more things if you want to stay in the NFL. Like, you should have kept the credit.
Well, I have the fumble recovery. And the play's right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But did you cost anybody their fantasy game? Like, if somebody
I'm not
had
sure.
Will Compton starting at linebacker, like, your admission that you didn't cause that was
No, but
that
he
2
got the
points?
recovery.
I got the recovery.
That's
I think
bonus
it's the same.
points.
That's true.
I think you would have gotten
His
double
hand
dip.
got there right before my head did. My head was still, it was very accurate. Accurate head placement.
Would you have, if he wasn't there, would you have caused the fumble?
Yes.
All right, so
I
then
believe
that's kind of
so.
yours.
He did a great job, though. He did a
You're
great job.
taking credit for it. Good call.
No. My guy Daquan Jones, awesome player. He's out in Carolina now.
Okay.
But Daquan, if you're listening to this, which I'm sure you are because everyone listens to this podcast, that is your credited fumble. You made that play. I just happened to fall on it. I was trying to take it 99 to the house, but nobody wanted to block for me.
Hey, Will, I noted your listed height at UNL as 6'2", while the Titans listed it as 6'1". Are you A, lying, B, a fraud, or C, really under 6 feet like that height fraud PFT?
It's just a weird shot. A lot of weird shots in that question.
I'm 6'2".
Yeah, I'm 6'2".
Okay.
For every coach and GM listening.
Nice.
Is that
6'2".
shoes or no shoes?
I'm 6'2".
Okay,
Right.
6'2".
Good
yeah,
answer.
6'2" flat.
Who has been your
The answer
favorite?
is 6'2".
Who has been your favorite coach to play for, and why is it Bo Pelini? Also, do you think Frost can turn it around, and how long is it going to take?
Oh, boy.
GBR. What does GBR mean?
Go Big Red.
Go Big
for
Red.
Nebraska.
Bo Pelini. Yeah, Bo is my favorite coach. I was going to say I would die for that man, but I wouldn't go that far. Bo's the best, dude. Scott Frost, his leash is getting shorter. We've talked about it. I'm rooting for him. I mean, obviously I'm rooting for him, but how can you find a much better coach for the job than Scott Frost? Coming out of UCF, what he did at UCF, right? UCF,
prodigal son.
Yeah, he's part of the 90s. I know being there, like, Nebraska lives in the 90s championship world. They want it to be back in the 90s. Like, we were 10-4 like every year, but it was never good enough. Obviously, we had some painful losses.
Big Ten championship
Yes,
game was
the
70 to 70.
most
Did we put up
painful.
70?
Yeah,
70.
most painful.
Damn.
3 running
Also,
backs.
when Melvin
3
Gordon
running
had
backs.
like 450 yards against
I was
you?
not part of that one.
Oh, okay, good.
Melvin Gordon had over 200. James White had over 200. And Monty Ball had over 200. It was a bad
That's hard
game.
to do.
But Scott, man, like, you got a guy in there that everybody wanted. He is a very good coach. It's just tough, man. I think we made a bad move going to the Big Ten.
I agree with you there.
Why do you think we did?
Well, I just think that you have a recruiting base and you kind of lose what you were, and now you have to compete against, Iowa and this. There's not a ton of talent in some of those states. There's not a ton of talent within Nebraska. Also, I read this really long article that was very good about Nebraska kind of lost their way because they lost their ability to, the 90s Nebraska teams were great because of like the walk-ons and building them up and making them a 5-year program and finding the hidden gems within Nebraska. And they basically, the whole article was like look at a guy like Danny Woodhead. Like the fact that Danny Woodhead wasn't like a 5th year, grinded out star at the University of Nebraska means they kind of lost what their MO was.
That's one example. I see the validity in that, but also it's like the way recruiting is now. Like you can go to a smaller school and be a starter and go to the league now.
Yeah.
Back then, you're finding Nebraska versus Oklahoma, Michigan, Wisconsin, like all these.
It was yeah. The crux of it was the coach, and I'm sure Scott Frost has kind of rectified this a little bit because he's from Nebraska. But the coaches that came after like the '90s, they didn't have the same pipeline with the high schools. And it didn't mean as much to be like it used to be. If you're a kid in Nebraska, you play for Nebraska no matter what. And like you go there and you get better. And the weightlifting program that might have been a steroids program, whatever. I'm not going to say
allegedly.
It meant something, and they kind of lost their way there. But it's a tough fucking like nut to crack for Nebraska to come back.
No doubt. I think the recruiting stuff that you were hitting on is where it's at because like you have Texas, right? Like when we're in the Big 12, you could sit in a kid's living room and tell the parents you're going to get to watch your kid play 2 to 4 times a year. I mean, you got Baylor, Texas, Texas Tech, Texas A&M. We were all in the Big 12. And then you'd make the longest trip to Nebraska and maybe see their kid play, that extra time a year. Now you don't have that. You're not playing in Texas.
Right.
How are you going to get these Texas kids? Like their family's not going to, send their kid to Nebraska when that's like the farthest trip for them. And now your demographic for recruiting is like the Northeast, where why would you go all the way out to Nebraska when you can just stay close and go to like Ohio State, Wisconsin,
Michigan crushes that. Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, even Michigan. Some of these teams that aren't as good still in the Big Ten, but why would you go much farther and go all the way out to Nebraska? So I just feel like I
do love those 90s Nebraska teams. I do want Nebraska to be good again. I know people don't think I'm being like real when I say that, but I think it would be great for
we almost
college
got Doug's there last year.
Yeah, it would be great for college football.
Yeah.
It would be fun.
I do, man. I do miss it. I wish we were more competitive.
Yeah.
I think we will be. I'm still holding out hope.
There we go.
So right now, if you pull like the escape lever, you go back to the Big 12?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
If they could make equivalent money in some other job, how many players do you think would still choose to play in the NFL?
Just thinking of Taylor Luan getting paid $20 million a year to be a used car salesman.
Or Aaron Rodgers quitting to start a blowjob podcast and go to Spotify.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that a lot of players would not play in the NFL.
Would you?
No.
You don't love football?
Yeah, I mean, hang on. Let me back.
Yeah, watch out, Will. 6'2".
I do it for free.
I mean, if you could, if you made the same amount of money doing whatever you wanted to do, like I would retire from football sooner because I would still play football. I love football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course,
Yeah, great answer.
You love playing games. That's what you got to say. Like, I love being out there on Sundays.
Practice is a grind.
Competitor, man.
Yes.
Love being a lunch pail guy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Will, loved watching you play for Washington. I always wanted to know this answer from
this
a player's
PFT?
perspective. Back in the Bruce Allen Washington days, did you believe the culture was damn good, or was Bruce Allen mental for saying that? Would love to hear PFT's input on this from a fan's perspective as well.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you can watch that clip when he says the culture's damn good, but our culture wasn't damn good. It just is. I mean, it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that great. It top floor, bottom floor, all of it. It wasn't. It wasn't that good. People have read stories. People see all the legal stuff going on right now. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and it wasn't the best culture.
That's pretty much from a fan perspective. Like, yeah, Dan Snyder, as long as he's in charge, it's going to be tough because he has to stay out of his own way, and he's not really able to do that. And when Bruce Allen was there, it was like he was basically a puppy on Dan Snyder's lap and would do whatever he told him. Same thing with Vinny Serrato. Dan Snyder attracts guys like that. I think the new regime in Washington is a lot better. I think that they have changed a lot of stuff around. I just don't know. It's just a matter of time before Snyder. He's he can't stay away. He can't stay out of his own way for that long.
Yeah, Will, if you were a player on the Washington football team, wouldn't it piss you off that you didn't have a mascot?
If I was what?
Follow up.
Yeah, this was a follow up. Also, P.S. If you were on the Washington football team, wouldn't it bother you as a player that you don't have a mascot and you're just a football team?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean.
Come on, Hank.
Yeah, come on.
Come
Hank.
on. We're a football team. We play football.
Questions.
I think it's actually an asset.
So this is a good little story here. I don't know if my fiance minds me telling this or not, but we actually had a PI show up at our house not too long ago on behalf of Dan
Why?
Yeah. All the stuff going on. Charo, my fiance, she was a cheerleader. So all the stuff that was coming out on the Washington football team, cheerleaders, how they've kind of cleaned house and a lot of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
So is that how you met her? You were a player?
Yeah.
And she was a cheerleader?
Isn't that against the law?
It's against the rules. Not for the player. It is for the cheerleader. But we didn't date while she was a cheerleader.
Gotcha.
She was on the other side of it.
So it sounds like Dan Snyder was smart to hire a PI after your ass.
Well, the belief is I love the little joke right there, but the belief is like all the stuff that they're coming after Dan for with all the cheerleader stuff. From what I hear, rumor, all speculation, all alleged. This is incredible. That it was Bruce coming after him. So now he's trying to, Dan's wanting to come after Bruce. Sends a PI. Now that's all speculation.
Sounds like a great culture.
Yeah, so
that's what I'm saying.
Basically, what Bruce Allen's been doing for the last couple of years, he's like starting blogs over in India, publishing his own accusations against Dan Snyder, like throwing the worst possible allegations at him, like he was flying on Epstein's plane and things like that. But it's Bruce Allen. He like started a blog, and he's trying to fuck Dan Snyder over. Basically, it's not the sign of a team that had good culture when they were working together if after they split up, you've got one accusing the other of being a pedophile.
Yeah.
That's a pretty key moment. And just basically the Washington football team is like Succession.
Hey.
It's like the world's dumbest episode of Succession.
Quick.
That's a great show, by the way.
Packed
Yeah,
in this
really
room,
good.
we all work together. If any of us ever leaves, we promise not to call each other pedophiles.
No.
No what?
Never. I'm never going to call anybody in this room.
So you say yeah to the promise.
I do say yes.
Are you promising?
That I would never call you guys pedophiles?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Those.
Wow.
Statistically.
Takes one to know one.
That's where you wanted to go with that?
No, that's just where we ended up. I never know where I'm going with anything.
He said, wow. I mean, I don't know everybody in here like that.
Wow.
But to wrap things up, you would go back to the Washington football team if they gave you a contract, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Undercover.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Money's still great.
Yeah. And I mean, I loved that locker room. Obviously, it's not the same locker room, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of moving parts in an organization to make a culture bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely, I would play for the boys again.
All right, last one. Will, what would your reaction be if hypothetically PFT was the kicker while you were on the Titans, but double doinked a 30-yarder, usually in his wheelhouse, to lose a game? Do kickers who lost the game get bullied in the locker room? And if so, who's the most brutal towards them?
Ooh, good question.
I'll just say, like right off the bat, if that were to ever happen, you can kill me. Like just
PFT's
honestly,
not going to the locker room. He's walking straight to his car.
You can just
That's
you can
a little
just
extreme.
You can execute me at
That's
midfield.
extreme. That's
You're
extreme.
not allowed to say that on YouTube.
Yeah. So you're saying like just missing a game-winning kick.
Sounds like a double.
You would
doink.
want death.
Yeah,
Double doink. Yeah.
Ever heard of it?
Well, I know it's never going to happen. This is one of the times where I can actually like make a promise, knowing that I'll never have to fulfill it.
Yeah, I mean it would be it'd be tough.
But does the kicker get chirped in the locker room?
Yeah.
No, not really. But the kicker knows. He knows based off the vibe. Like Dustin Hopkins. We were in London one year, and we tied. And he missed an easy kick, dude. I mean, we should have won that game. You might remember. And it was like, you didn't know whether, like, should we be happy? I mean, we didn't really lose the game. The kicker pretty much missed the easy kick. And, the kickers, those dudes beat themselves up heavy, so you don't want to add on to it.
Yeah.
You know they feel it. Like, of course you're mad, but you're also thinking about the plays you probably could have made. I know that's a way more of a political answer than probably what the listeners would want. But, like, you're thinking about plays you miss as well. And, the whole spiel where it's a team game, not one play wins or loses the game.
Does anyone make a joke? Because, like, as glue guy hanging out in the locker room, I would come in after, knowing I'm not playing. I'm just part of the coaching staff. I'd wait a nice beat of silence and be like, sick kick, bro. And then that breaks the ice. Everyone's like, ha-ha. Yeah,
but
we did lose that game.
The kicker's still ready to, do a PFT talking about, like, off himself.
Yeah.
Well, what about that? Was it a Monday night game?
You kind of
this
give a
year?
nice little ass slap. Hey, it's tough, man. Keep your head up.
Yeah.
You get another chance.
Yeah,
Or you
right,
step
but
over,
probably not.
You step over him to offer him a hand up off the ground as
Yeah.
you're stepping over him.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah.
So what about that Monday night game? Didn't the kicker miss like 4 field goals?
Which Monday night game?
Was it this year?
Oh, the Titans kicker, remember?
Titans kicker, yeah.
When was it Gostowski?
Yeah,
Gostowski.
yeah, it was.
No, he kept on missing the short ones and hitting the long ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but boys, look, we all know what happens when you play football for a while.
Right.
You lose a little You lose a little
Memory?
savvy up top.
Oh, okay. So you don't. Even
I can't remember
this
what game you're talking about. I know there was a game where he missed one. A couple of us hugged him, and he ends up making the game winner.
Yeah, that's the
Wow.
one.
So your numbers. We're doing lottery numbers to end the show. You want to pick one?
55.
Sure. 8.
Do I get up?
Wait, let me put these. No.
No, just pick a number.
Let me put these back in so everything's in.
6.
18. Garrett, you want to pick a number?
26.
26.
26.
What's your number? Pick a number.
51.
51.
6.
Okay.
Is that your number?
51.
You guys start calling yourself Area 51. It's a no-fly zone across the middle.
Hey, buddy.
All right, 99.
I don't have that kind of confidence.
46. Hank's favorite number.
Love you guys.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Cash rules everything around me. Queen, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Talking away. Though I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shining away. Oh, I'll be coming for your love, okay. Shining away. Oh, I'll be coming for your love, okay. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Needless to say, I'm all the sentence, but I'll keep stumbling away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me. Oh, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Say after me. Oh, it's no better to be safe than sorry.
Cash rules everything around me. Queen, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Queen, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
I'll be gone in a day or
Cash rules everything around me. Queen, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
things that you say, yeah, is it life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember. You shine away. Oh, I'll be coming for you anyway. You shine away. Oh, I'll be coming for you anyway.
Cash rules everything around me.